Hello and welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop Streamed, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And today we're playing through Too Many Bones. What's up, fellas?
Hey y'all. Happy Halloween.
So we're here with Mike and Darth. Hello, Darth. Darth Gerald.
Sometimes.
Nice. I like the dress up. And I like the Star Wars reference in the Too Many Bones game. Like it's a, you're a dichotomy within a parabola within a.
Wait a minute, we're not playing Rebellion?
I don't know what you are. You're just a lot of stuff. These aren't the droids you're looking for, Jerry. All right, fellas. Mike, you want to get us started with the rules explanation? Because it's been a while since most of us have played Too Many Bones.
So, back to the main board. We're fighting a boss. I'm going to do like slightly shorter version. We're fighting a boss. We got to get a certain amount of progress from successfully beating encounters before our days run out. In the case of the Goblin King, we need 8 progress before we run out of 12 days. Each day is only going to be 1 encounter card, which is over here, many of which will cause fights. Boom. When we fight, we have up to 5 normal rounds. We go into fatigue rounds. We'll have an initiative order controlled by these dice. When it's our turn, we can move and or attack with our dice pool. Each character is going to have a mixture of dice. It is all controlled by, coming down to your player board, your dexterity stat. That's the maximum amount of moves and or dice you can roll. Attack and defense, each control the maximum of dice there. Health, how much hit points you have before you get defeated. And then these other dice are skill dice. Those will also use your dexterity. So if I had 4 dexterity, I could, for example, move 1 space and then build a dice pool of 3 dice, maybe 2 attack dice and 1 skill die. There's a lot more complication to that, but that's kind of the basics. And Tantrum, Peter's character, he is a melee character. He has a rage ability that builds up as he gets hurt and hurts others. That gives him better and better bonuses. He can eventually throw axes at people, and he can eat their corpses to heal himself.
Or
just sort of the basics. I don't think that's actually what it's supposed to be. I think it's more like his energy of like the kills.
And if I get to 6
him,
though on my rage, that's bad. That means I reset, right? Or
correct. That's a breakdown, and yeah, it's. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if you reset or. Oh yeah, you reset to 1.0 at the end of your turn, unless you have some way to lower it, which your Calm Down, for example, 2 bone ability could do. Yeah, to speak briefly about bones, while Peter's over here, everybody has 2 sheets that kind of show the basics of what your dice do, because these are very unique characters. They also have beginning build strats, which is super important, even for me when I'm coming back to playing after a while. I still use those. But the bones, pretty much every die you can roll has a quote-unquote bad side, which is a bone, and that goes up on your character board on this little bone track. And once per turn, you can discard bones to use a backup ability. You can use better backup abilities as you build up more bones. If you go all the way up to 6, then you permanently upgrade to your innate +1 version of your character. All of us have a bonus innate ability that just kind of boosts us in one way or another. If you upgrade it, then it gets a little bit better. Like in Peter's case, his innate ability is that he gets the Rage 1.0 die. So nothing too exciting there. But if he gets innate +1, he does not break down anymore. So he can sit at that 2.0 area until he wants to use 2 bones to calm down and go to the 1.8, for example. So that's Peter, Tantrum. He's from the core game, by the way. And then Nugget and Gilly are both the first wave of expansion gearlocks. You have to purchase them separately. Gilly is a ranged fighter, which means you do not need to be orthogonally adjacent to enemies. So Jerry can attack anybody, generally speaking. He has some traps that can mess up people. He has a bunch of ways to improve his arrows. And Gilly also has 3 different beasties. His little Pokemon he can call out, a falcon, a tiger, and a wolverine. They become like their own little chip on the board and basically help Gilly to fight or take damage for us and that kind of stuff. So those are the basics of Gilly. And Gilly's innate is that Jerry can basically scout for us and see baddies that were coming up very frequently before every battle, basically. So it helps us to kind of not have the worst guys attacking us. And finally, Nugget. My character is kind of a mix of range and melee, usually melee, but by using my sling stones, which are like this item I can build up pretty quickly, I can turn melee attacks into ranged. And yeah, I'm a treasure hunter, so I can find treasure a little bit more quickly. And I will say we're going to play on kind of the hard mode where we don't get any free level ups or any free extra health, because all three of these characters are considered high to top tier. Like Nugget and Gilly are often considered among the best characters in the game, Gilly especially. And Tantrum, if you play well, is also very good. Although, if you play well, so with Peter here,
definitely not going to work out that way. Just want to warn everybody ahead of time. I am planning on failing tremendously and spectacularly throughout the course of the game.
And yes, so somebody said, based on the new Carcass gear lock, Tantrum is in fact nomming on Corpse because, one of the new ones, we're playing this because they have the Unbreakable, the final Game Found campaign. It's on Game Found this time. The final expansions for Too Many Bones. And one of the new characters is Carcass, who I think is like a chef, basically cooking up the enemies that you kill. So, And by the way, this is a chip theory game, so normally you would represent health for enemies and us by chips, red chips underneath our characters. I find that incredibly difficult to see and deal with in TTS. So instead we're using small D10s.
But in real life you would do
so
that.
All of us have 4 health currently. Yeah, and in real life it works totally fine. It's just it's a hassle.
Should we put these chips in bags, or do they come off randomly as is?
This is a scripted mod. So it's automatically shuffled them. And the types of enemies we will face is based on the boss we are fighting. So the Goblin King has specific baddie types.
And you can see that at the bottom.
That he goes against. So there's variety. Yep, exactly.
And this tells us we have 12 days. This tells us we need to reach 8 spaces in. And so, that's it. So we start out with day 1, right? With the card?
All right, so... Yep, and day 1 is never a fighting thing, so each day you just draw a card, and then we have like a little rest thing.
One of you two read?
Here, I guess. Zoom in on it. All right, leaving Obendar. Only 12 hours till dawn, and the send-off ceremony that will no doubt change the lives of every remaining Gearlock and likely every life in Daylor. Weapons and supplies are ready to go, but the night is young and adrenaline fills the veins. It's clear no sleep will be had tonight. There's sure to be some shady peddlers in dark alleys ready to deal in loot. Then again, some last-minute training could pay a nice dividend by morning. So what to do. And in the base game, you have the exact same like day 1, day 2, day 3 encounters. If you get the Age of Tyranny expansion, you can change that up. So there's what the back of an encounter card looks like. When it's got this sort of spider-ish icon in the upper right, these are choices, by the way. We have 2 different things we can do. That means that it's a non-combat encounter. So most encounters will lead to battles, but here it doesn't. The value in the bottom left shows how much progress we will earn by completing this encounter, and in this case, it's not a battle, so we can't fail it, so we're definitely going to get 1 progress.
Yes.
Whereas with battles, you would not get stuff at the bottom. If you fail the battle, you get usually nothing. And then finally, these are other things we get. So we can squeeze in some last-minute self-improvement, and these 2 icons mean we get 2 training points. We'll each get to level up 2 things. Or we can shake down a shady peddler. We can get 1 training point, and each of us can draw 2 loot cards and choose one.
I'm going to say training points.
Yeah. Since we're not starting with any training points, I would say the top one is probably the best. So how does training work? Let's come over to you again, Peter. So you have several when you train. First of all, you can level up your base statistics. The ones on the left you can always level. The ones on the left you can always level, and each training point will increase it by 1. And it increases your current and max health for hit points. Remember, dexterity increases the number of max dice and movement you can use per turn. When it's attack or defense, you have to roll a number of attack or defense dice equal to your current stat. These are attack dice, so it would be 3. And if any of them show a bone, like this one did, then you cannot do it with that specific training point. Now, in this case, when we have 2 training points, Peter could say, never mind, I'll do something else with that training point, and then try again. And the training point is not wasted. It just kind of is locked out of choosing attack as an upgrade. Defense works the same way, except there's twice as many bones on defense. So you get a re-roll of every die that showed a bone.
I'd say there's too many bones on the defense side.
Yes. Well done. But yeah, so you get a re-roll for all the defense dice that show bones. So you have to get basically a double bones on a defense die to have defense be locked out. And Peter wouldn't care anyway because his character currently has 0 defense. And then finally, you can choose any of the skill dice. The only limitation is you cannot choose ones that have an arrow leading to them unless you have the prerequisites. So you could not get Innervate unless you have Intimidate. strengthen unless you have cripple, rage level 3 unless you already have rage level 2, etc. Although you could get, Peter, anger management whenever you want, because that has a star and no area.
For rage level 2, whenever I get hit or hit, do both of them level up? How does that work?
No, so how it works with the rage dice on the 5 side, the one that gives you a free kill, it also has an arrow. And that means you can either use a free kill, or you can dial this back to level 1 to activate your rage die, because this actually comes up to
you only can have one of these at a time.
Area, and it's sitting up here. Correct. But if you level up to 2nd level rage, once you use it, you get the 1st level rage back to start leveling up again. So you could get kind of double use out of it.
So for each, let's say I want to put a die in Call Wolverine. How do I do that?
Do it.
You just go in your bag and you find the Call Wolverine die. The number is the easiest way. The 15 is going to find it for you. In the actual game, you have these nice little plastic trays to keep everything organized.
Because you have a star, that's an initial skill, so you can start with it.
Correct. Boom. And then you just put it in the spot, and that is now an option for you to use. So in a turn in combat, Jerry, you can spend 1 of your dexterity for the turn to roll that into your dice pool. And I believe if you get a side with the Wolverine, like that side, then he is spawned for the rest of the battle until he gets defeated.
And I believe you just put the dice up on the board, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yes, there's an expansion that I have, like a cheap mini expansion that adds chips for them, but yeah, you can just put the die on the board when we're playing this way.
Jerry leveled up the Wolverine and got a defense.
Right, so
I'm going to read what my suggestion is. So every thing has a beginner stat. It says get to 5 or 6 hit points, then take your dexterity to at least 4 so you can roll attack dice along with your skills. Plus I need to be able to move, right? After that, focus on training attack. If you're playing solo, prioritize defense. Okay, all right. So I am going to go ahead and increase my dexterity by 1. And I'm going to increase my health by 1. Nice. And that die is just floating.
Yeah, and I'm getting where'd it go? I'm getting one of Nugget's best abilities, which is Long Blade. It's basically just a free attack, and unlike pretty much every other skill die in the whole game, I can use it as many times as I want. It always comes back to my board. And the nice thing about that is if I don't do any other attack dice, or if I use Sling Stones to make my attack range, that can be a range attack. So I could just do small ranged attacks if needed.
Nice.
All right. So we're all ready, and we increase progress by 1, which just means we, in the case of having the board, we move that.
Otherwise you typically would have to just track it on the cards. You just look at the bottom of the cards to see how much.
Yeah, you just keep the cards, and the bottom shows you how much you've gotten. Okay, and then here, Peter, if you want to come over here to the little adventuring guide real quick. So.
Oh. Got it.
Here, over here. So this just kind of shows you. So you have a new day. Then we have an encounter. We already did that. And then if we succeeded, we divide poils and get our bonus. And then we go to recovery. If we fail, we just do recovery. So what happens in recovery? That's right up here. So it says at the end of the day, we can trade loot within our party. So we get these loot cards. So we don't have, we have none. If we had any trove loot, which is like loot in locked chests and other things, then you can try to lockpick it once per day. Correct? And then finally, each of us chooses a single option. We can heal hit points to full, which you usually want to do when you're really hurt. If you have loot, you can discard a loot and then roll and have a chance of drawing a bunch and keeping one of them. Although you might roll no bones and keep nothing and just lose the loot you discarded. Or finally, what we're all probably going to do this time, we can scout for baddies. You roll a d6. The higher you roll, the better options you have. If you roll a 1 to 3, you can only look at the top 1-point baddie. And you look at it, and if you don't like it, you can put it on the bottom. And then, so don't mess with those, Peter. We're messing with
it's like, why are there two piles?
We're not using in the game.
I get it. This is our pile.
Yeah, we can just, well, let's delete them.
Do we have a d6, or do we just roll a stat die?
So, so a regular d6. Here, there's a black one over here. I just made copies for all of you. So if you all want to go ahead and roll for scouting.
3. So 1 to 3 is scout a 1, so I will scout a 1.
Yep.
And then we can choose
and
to
here,
keep
we can
it
talk
on
about
top,
an enemy real quick.
or put it on the bottom.
This is probably one we want to get rid of. Yes. So 5 health is the thing in the upper left. 2 initiative is their starting initiative, so this guy's pretty slow. 1 attack is their attack value, pretty weak. But his ability is Break, which means every time you attack him with an attack die, that attack die is exhausted, and basically your attack stat is permanently lowered for the rest of that combat. So we would either want to kill him last or have non-combat abilities, non-attack dice abilities, like, for example, my, reusable Longblade. That would be a great way to deal with him. But I also think he's
because
terrible.
what'll happen is if you run out of dice, like, you'll just have to keep...
Just leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine, Peter. We can just have the bottom things, because, again, difficult to deal with chips in TTS. I got a 2 as well, so I'm going to look at the new top guy. So he's got Mischief, which I think forces us to exhaust something. Yeah, all the nicely enough, all the stuff is here. Remove a number of dice from target's active slots before attacking. So when he attacks one of us, he takes dice from our active slot. That is terrible if he attacks you, Peter, because your rage die is an active thing. So
unless
you just get rid
of
your rage entirely. Careless means he has a chance to... Yes. He has a chance to hurt himself, and a few other things. The bottom left shows an arrow. That means he's a ranged enemy, which means he's never going to move. He's just going to sit in the back and plink us. And this is the nasty thing about him. In the middle, he has 2 silhouettes, and they are little wimpy-looking guys. So he attacks the 2 of us with the lowest hit points. Yeah, if it was a flexing symbol, then he would attack. So I'm going to also put him on the bottom. And Jerry, what do you roll?
So you could look at a 5 or a 20.
So you could go to a 5 or a 20. Now, we might never get to a 20, depending on how quickly we fight. You could look at a 5, even though we probably won't fight one.
We're going to fight
I guess we would fight one
tomorrow
in day 2. So, all right. So this guy has Signal, which means he summons another enemy. He has Flight, which means he's only attackable every other turn. And he has Die, which means he moves for free. I think when he comes out of flight. He moves adjacent to the weakest available unit, so it's tough for us to get away from him, and he'll dive towards our ranged people and such.
Is that particularly bad, or?
I think Signal is pretty bad for our first fight, just having an entire extra guy to fight.
And doesn't he signal one every turn too?
So there we go. No, Signal is only the first X turn, so I think he has Signal
just
1.
The first turn.
At the start of this tune, it's...
Got it.
Yep.
I don't see Signal on here, actually.
All right.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh.
Under Recover.
Well, it's alphabetical order, but
Peter.
yeah, I got confused because there was space there. All right, yes, I see it.
Because the alphabet.
Yes, you're right. It was absolutely the alphabet.
All right. So that was the end of the first day, so we can just get rid of this card because we don't need it to track progress. And we go to day 2, so take this up. That's definitely too many degrees. There we go. That's sort of it.
Yeah, you don't need to tap stuff in this one, so it's good. All right, day 2. Jerry, you want to read it? Hardly out the gate.
Sure. 15 steps into the journey. 15 steps, and already a gearlock boot is struck through by an arrow. Luckily, no toes were killed. Teeth are clenched, and a painful tug is made while looking around in embarrassment. Yow! Now, sufficiently ticked, it's time to return the favor to the ominous figures at the edge of the woods. A commotion breaks out atop the city wall, interrupting all thoughts. Guards have now spotted the brazen intruders and are notching their arrows. Their help is at the ready. Like it or not, this adventure is underway.
So this is the basic cards I see.
All right, so... Yeah, these are the basic day 1, 2, and 3. We're not using the alternate ones. So our choice here, we can take the easy route and have the archers that are helping us deal 1 true damage to each baddie at the start of each round, which means basically we'll win very quickly because true damage is not prevented by any baddie defense abilities. Or we can get an extra training point and not take any help. I mean, if we can't defeat the second day, then we are...
then you'll notice we get a training here, but we're also going to get
training.
a training and a loot also. And this is a loot per player. That's why there's 3 of them there. And we get a progress also.
Correct.
So all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so this is a bonus specific to that second choice. These are bonuses we'll get as long as we are successful. If we're not successful, and this is a very valid complaint of too many bones, you can kind of lose forward as the baddies get tougher and tougher, but you get nothing because we will not level up or get any of the stuff.
I say we
fail.
do option 2.
All right.
Let's do it. No help.
Yep.
All right. So, how it works, we are going to set up the baddies first. And Peter said this earlier, but it's day 2. And there are 3 players. So we're going to do 6 points of baddies. And you always take the highest value chips you can afford in forming that 6-point baddie queue.
Well, hold on. I get the scout, right?
This is a special ability of Jerry's character.
Lashback.
So lashback means that he hits us when we hit him, and he's got 4 attack dice.
But we have 2 ranged people.
So after this unit is damaged by an opposing unit, this unit will do that number of damage back if it was not defeated. So if we kill it, it does not.
I say we take it.
And also, if you hit him, it's only adjacent units. So if you hit him, Jerry, or if I hit him with a range attack, then he won't do anything. Yep.
So we'll take him.
All right. And then we also got a 1. So let's see who the 1 is. Oh, another mischief guy. This time a melee 1, though, so we can control, make sure he doesn't go toward Peter. Only 1 attack.
Remind me, mischief again?
If he attacks somebody, he will first force them to discard 1 active die.
Because I don't have active
bad
die.
for you, because your raid is going to be the
active
active
I have this active die. Right.
Alright, so this guy's got 3 life, this guy's got 6. And they are each at 4 initiative. Dang, I can't remember if it's high to low or low to high for the baddies spawning. I'm pretty sure it's high to low, so 5 would be first, and this guy would be second, so we can just dial them to their number to help us remember. But the numbers don't matter once initiative is set, like it just is a relative thing. And we can put this guy on his matching chip. It just kind of reminds us which color he is. So you guys, you should have a die with your face on it. That's your initiative die, so go ahead and roll it and place yourself accordingly. We always win ties.
I am 6.
Yeah. Jerry's way first.
Wow. I am definitely last then.
No, that was a 6.
I'll make room. All right. So, we each get to put ourselves, melee characters like Peter and I have to be on cross swords. So I'll be in front of the guy that mess you up, right, Peter?
Right? I mean, I'd rather not get lashback.
Oh, yes. Yes, good call. All right, well, then I can be in front of the...
Wait, how much life do you have?
Just hopefully not die.
I don't have
any...
Either.
He would go before me, so I would give a chance to roll
fine.
Defense.
I'll go here.
Oh, no, I think you can still be where you were. Just make sure you put some defense on your character so you don't get killed. Oh, you don't have defense.
I have 5 life, and
life?
I have an extra dexterity, so I could move and attack. So if you want me to switch places with you, I can move and attack. I don't know that it'll matter.
All right, yeah, here, I'll just be here then.
Okay.
I can... Or I'll even be here.
I think we're overthinking this.
Because I have less health than you, but I'm
above you in priority.
Yeah,
Don't they attack top to bottom for priority when it's...
No. It's weakest or strongest, and I have less health than you. Well, let's just go with it. All right, so Jerry, you are first. So Jerry first looks at his dexterity. It is 3. Jerry could first spend as much of that as he wants to move. Jerry, would you like to spend any dexterity to move?
I would not.
Okay, cool. And then Jerry will form a dice pool of up to 3 dice since he has not spent any of his dexterity. He can use up to 2 attack dice. He can use up to 1 defense dice. And he can also put in his Call the Wolverine ability. So, Jerry, what 3 things do you want to do?
Let's do a defense die.
Nobody's attacking you, dude.
I don't need a defense die. 2 attack dice and my Wolverine.
All right, and whenever you do attack, you do have to choose a single target. So bring up your Wolverine die as well, Jerry. You are going to roll it. Now, Jerry can pick any target, but you pick your target before you roll, and for most gear locks, like all their dice will apply to that target. So who do you want to hit, Jerry?
I'm going to hit the lashback dude.
All right.
Okay, cool. So Jerry now rolls his entire dice pool simultaneously.
Whoa.
Nice roll, dude. So every attack is just damage dealt, so that guy's going from 6 to 3. And then Jerry did indeed roll for his wolf to be placed out.
Wolverine.
Or sorry, not your wolf. That's your Wolverine,
that's
right?
Lil Yeti.
Lil Yeti.
Lil
Yeti.
So let me look at campaigning rules real quick here, Peter, if you want to come down, because I have not played Gilly in a little while. So You call it. It is placed on an adjacent or diagonal position to Gilly with the number of hit points indicated. So you rolled a side with 2 hit points. Sometimes they have varied hit points based on which side you roll. And if it has a dexterity cost, a green die of 1 or more, that has to be spent at the start of each of your turns to keep it in play. So starting for next turn, I think this guy did have a green die. Yes, correct. Well, you'll have 2 dexterity. If you move 1, you won't even roll 2 dice.
Oh, right. But I'm ranged. I'm not going to move.
All right, and then they are allies. They're all melee units, and they take their turn before Gilly. So this guy's not going to go this turn, although Jerry can still put him out. Yeah. And when it's their turn, they go first. The companion move up to 2 for free. Doesn't cost a dexterity. And can do an attack of the indicated amount of damage automatically. They don't actually have to roll the dice. Has to be to an adjacent baddie. And then the command skill can do extra things. And each of the companions has a skill. And I believe, your Wolverine has Hardy, which means no matter how much damage is dealt from an attack, they only take 1 damage. So basically, he's going to survive 2 attacks, regardless of how many dice or how much success.
But that's going to make
the enemy
he's
has
now the weakest. Does he count as the weakest?
He is the weakest, but yes. Closeness is always more important.
Okay.
So that only breaks ties if they cannot reach. Or if they're a ranged baddie who had weakest, then yes, he would get shot
I might
first.
lose my dice, but I think that's fine on this first battle. Because I only do 3 attack. Now, I have to do all my movement before I do any of my attacks, right? So if I move here, and I don't kill it, this guy's going to come down and attack the wolf.
Yeah, so since this guy is a weakest, he would be 2 spaces away from each of you. He would move 1 down, and he would attack Lil Yeti.
If I don't kill this one, I'm going to take lashback. So I'm just going to go for this one. Although, if I miss and then he attacks me, then this one will also potentially attack me. So that seems bad.
Potentially, yes. Well, although this guy goes first. So this guy's definitely going to attack me with how things currently stand, regardless of everything else.
All right, so I'm going to attack...
And there's a pretty good chance he'll kill me, but that's
the person in front of me. Gonna do my attack, so I don't get to do my other dexterity. It's just wasted at this point, because I can't move afterward, even if I kill him.
Correct.
Boom, boom, boom. 2 of the 3, not quite there. So let's see. I can do.
Now, Peter, how your rage goes? You tick up rage once every time you attack. So go ahead and push it the 2 to put it on 1.2. And you also tick up rage once per damage you suffer. Per damage you suffer.
So what does this do at 1.2?
Right, so this guy's down
it just
to 1
acts
life.
as a bone if I wanted to?
Yeah, so you could activate a bone ability right now since it's your turn, and you could have 2 bones instead of 1, which the guy's about to attack you with his mischief and get rid of your rage die, so I'd recommend
because Get Angry just ticks it up 1.
Your 1 and 2 bone ability
move it down 1. This one gives me an axe and recoup.
I think it lets you heal.
All right.
Yeah, heal for 4.
So, not yet.
Yeah, your bones aren't going to be too useful. And by the way, for anybody watching, bones from like attack and defense dice do not limit you rolling more attack and defense dice. So it's not like Peter can't roll one of his attack dice because it's locked there. All right, so blue goes next. For melee enemies, they move up to 2 spaces, just like Jerry's beasts. They go. We can choose when they have equally short routes because he wants to attack the closest, weakest Gearlock, which is me.
Yeah.
Do you want him here, Peter, or do you want him over here? Okay. All right, so here he is. And he's got 4 attack dice. So there's a pretty decent chance I'm dead here because I currently have 4 life and did not get a chance to use my defense yet. Probably should have upgraded my health. I'll certainly do that next.
Boom! 3.
Nope.
Oh, wow. That was unexpected. Some enemies do have ways to use bones, and it'll be indicated on their chip. Yeah. But this guy does not. So that was a ridiculously
I think that's
roll
a little below average. I don't think it's ridiculously low, right?
Well, each attack die has 1 bone side and 1 2 side. So on average, you're doing 1 damage with each die.
Yeah, so you're
the bone,
I wouldn't recommend attacking this lashback enemy. I will say that.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I might move away and then use my long blade to attack him without him hitting me back, just to make sure that Jerry kills him next turn. Now this guy attacks you, Peter. He has mischief first. Yep. So you have to exhaust 1 die that's in your active. So defense dice also go to active. So if Peter had defense, they basically sit around until they are used to block damage.
But he attacks me.
So that could have gone away. And now he's attacking you for a single attack die.
Yep.
Which is in the upper right of his chip, by the way.
So I'm done.
1 damage to you. And if you had rage, it would have ticked up to the next level because you took 1 damage. All right, now it is my turn, and I'm miraculously alive. So, yeah, I'm going to spend 1 of my 4 dexterity to move here. And then I'm going to spend my other 3 dexterity to use my long blade and roll 1 defense.
Now,
and
long blade can attack diagonally.
And just to explain again, because no. So Nugget's a little weird in that Nugget can be ranged or melee. If I roll any attack dice, it's always ranged. If I roll any attack dice, it's always ranged, unless I use these sling stones, which are this item I can build up, and spend 1 per attack dice rolled. So if I had 2 sling stones, I could do a 2 attack, and it could be a range attack hitting anybody. But my skill dice do not have that rule. So if I don't roll any attack dice, I can use skill dice like my long blade and still do a range attack. So this could attack anybody on the entire board.
So you could actually
not
kill
just
the mischief
the wolf.
dude, potentially.
Absolutely. But I cannot use any attack dice, or it would suddenly become a melee attack and it would not work anymore. So here we go, and the long blade never misses. It just has a chance to roll 2 damage. So this 1 shield goes on my active spot and will stop the next 1 damage I take. And then I did 1 damage to the wolf, so hopefully Jerry can kill him for us.
All right,
and then we advance to round 2. Just dial this up, and we do the same thing. So Jerry, you're up. And don't forget, your Wolverine goes first.
Now he gets lashback too, right? So he's
2 damage, or he does 1.
So he does 1 damage automatically,
and gets 1 damage back,
and takes 1 damage back because he has
the
hardy.
Green in the
Every
upper
damage
right
he would take is reduced to 1.
That
means
takes one
Jerry,
of my dex dice.
So that is one of your 4 dexterity right now. So you still have 3 left.
3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong
3
character.
dexterity. He didn't level it up yet.
All right, so I'll use my remaining 2 to attack. I guess I'll attack Lashback, man.
Now, by the way, Jerry, just to note, if you really wanted to, you could choose to exhaust that die, move him off the board, and then you would not lose the dexterity for that turn.
Yep.
No. So this means he has 1 life left? Got it. It's easier for him because he's not a chip himself.
No,
Jerry,
he
you don't
was
have to roll for
attacking
him.
himself.
Damage,
no, I'm rolling for me.
Oh.
1 more on him.
That's your attack.
Lashback. So he's dead.
Nice, that was enough. So that wolf
Wait,
is
he had
defeated.
3 life a second ago.
And we want to keep the... Yeah, and I did 1 to
forgot
him.
you did one.
Wolverine did 1 to him, and Jerry did 1 to him.
Now, there is no experience
Teamwork,
in this
baby.
game, so we don't get experience for killing him, but you get the stuff at the end of the mission for killing everybody, basically.
Well, that's how you...
Yeah, it's all just about winning
exactly
or
right.
losing.
All right, so I'm just going to do
Correct.
my 3 attack. Not going to worry about anything else. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow. Yes.
That's definitely enough. All right, so there we go. We have won our first battle, and I somehow didn't die.
So
Good
these
job, mate.
dice go away. You don't
So I get my
save your
die
bones.
back.
Yep, that die goes back. Any exhausted dice go back.
So the only things that last from battle to battle are locked dice, which I don't think any of us have any locked abilities.
Well, I mean, I've got these permanent
but some characters
ones
do
that
have like
stay
those that stay active.
Yeah. Oh, I just
of
killed
course,
somebody
of course.
at the
Peter,
end, so I
didn't
got a
you
body
kill
count
somebody?
of
Your
1,
body
which
count?
means I can eat that at any point, consume it to gain a health back.
At any point during one of your turns. You could not do it
take
as you were
yourselves
taking
off the
damage,
board.
for example. Yep, and our health values stay the same because we'll have to choose the recovery option to heal if we want to get our full health back. And all our skill dice go back to be used again if they were exhausted. And my defense goes away. Again, I do not keep any active stuff. Yep, so we each get 2 level ups.
All right, I'm going to roll.
That's what our choice gave us. And we're each going to get a trove loot, or our loot.
And I did not get it because I rolled a bone. So I'm going to take 1 defense. And then I'm going to roll for attack again.
Do attack
I'm gonna
again
try to level up attack
with your
again.
second level up.
And no bones this time, so I do get to level up. So that one's +1 as well. Which isn't great.
Yeah, and I got one more attack and 1 more health since that fight scared me a little bit.
Definitely have scared you. Definitely did not go well for the Mikey Mike and the Funky Bunch.
Jared, if you put it in the slot and then press the 1 key to dial it to 1, it tends to like fit in there nicely.
Actually, I'm gonna roll
There you
for
go.
attack first.
Boom.
Yeah. All right.
I don't need health.
So we are done leveling up. We each get a basic loot card. My innate ability is that I get to draw an extra loot card and then discard one. So it's the
This
basic
is nice
loot
for
deck
me.
over here,
Select one of
Jerry,
your
not the
consumable
trove
skill
loot.
dice and place it on its spot on your mat. It's now available for use. Does that mean I get to roll up my axe or no?
Oh,
Yeah, so Fortunate Discovery will let you either get your Horn of the Zerker, which is a sometimes multi-use item. All these sides are down here. Basically, the 4 bones that have a circle around them give you a bone, but then it comes back, so it doesn't use up your horn. Only the first 2, which increase all of our initiative in a fight, or stun every enemy that is a 5 or less level, which clearly is what you often want to do. Yes. But then it's one-time use and it's gone. You'd have to get it back. Or for Fortunate Discovery, you can get all 3 of your axes, which is pretty amazing because you can use 1 per turn to do 2 damage to an enemy.
Too, right?
Which lets you kill guys really quickly. Oh, yeah. Well, it has to be range. That's the thing. When you use it, it has to be an enemy that is not next to you.
And to figure this out,
so what
you
is
down here?
What?
Oh, you got it as well, Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can pick one of your 3. You've got an extra mech leg, which is just
extra
a
bones.
crap ton of bones. Right. You've got camo, which...
It's over here.
Geez, I don't even remember. What's that icon? Yep. So it says, when preparing the baddie queue, modify the total number of baddie points by that number. So you could subtract 1 to 3, or add, if you're crazy, baddie points from our queue, so we would fight fewer guys in a fight.
For no reason.
And then finally, bait gives you a pet reroll. So you can reroll any of your companion dice up to that many times by using the bait.
Huh. I think I'm gonna take extra. Nah, should I take extra Mac leg? So how do consumables
You use
work?
them once
When
and they're gone.
Use them, they're gone permanently.
Yeah, you use them once, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody watching, I'm pretty sure they do not cost any dexterity, so you can just add them whenever you want to your pool.
All right. I'll take extra mech leg.
All right, now I got two. I got 2 related to training. The Red Minotaur lets me ignore a bone I roll when I make a training attempt. And the Gadget Arm, it has a 2 and a 1 here because you rotated the first time. So it has 2 uses. You can make another training attempt if it fails. That's where you roll to try to train attack and try to train defense.
Bone, you get to ignore it.
Yep. So I feel like Gadget Arm is probably better with 2, but I'm also probably going to try to trade that in for something else anyway. So I will just put it over here for now, and this one goes away. I only got 2 again because of my character special ability.
Let's move on to the next day.
All right. So now we go into recovery.
Says, after either choice, battle is lost. Place this encounter back on top of it. Oh, but we do have to get our progress. So we get 1 progress. We've already ticked up the day, or no?
No.
Yes, we're on day 2. We're about to go to day 3, but after we get recovery.
Yes. Oh yeah, actually, I use mine too.
Yeah, so I'm choosing to heal, back up to 5. You guys gonna scout again, or trade in your loot?
I mean, we've used our loot, so there's no trading in at this point. So I'm gonna scout because I'm only down 1 health. Wait a minute, these are dead, right? Hold on, we should put dead ones here, I guess, further out, because this.
Sure, that's fine. That's fine. They could come back if we go through the entire.
Well, and these are on the bottom of the deck,
as it were.
So.
That
Flight,
doesn't seem too bad.
I'm fine with that. 2 attack, 2 whatever. Yep. So go ahead and draw 1.
I will
scout. You got a 5?
I'm scouting a 5.
Nice.
I got a 6.
Signal 3. Does that mean signal for the first 3 rounds? It signals somebody.
Yeah. So each of the first 3 rounds, if it's still
alive,
and
it starts with 2 defense and gets 2 defense back every round. Is that correct?
It rolls 2 defense dice every turn. It does not start with anything. So if we happen to roll a 6 initiative, which seems unlikely,
it
we
seems
could
pretty awful.
Kill him before or attack him.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a very bad one.
That is.
All right.
They certainly have some be worse than others to make scouting be a valuable proposition.
No, but don't we get to keep it face up? Because we get to keep seeing it, right? Because if you scout that same stack, you still get to see a different one.
Correct. I believe you go to the next one down. I forget how exactly it's worded in the rules. I believe you're right. All right, so now we're going to day 3. Whoever has their angles right, if you want to. All right, and this is the last, basic one. Crossing the Sibrin. That's the river. Peter, you come over and zoom on it. I don't want to. All right, the Sibrin River, a glistening vein of trade running the length of Daylor, playfully beckons as it shimmers in the daylight up ahead. But with so few bridges in these parts, this crossing is an obvious spot for enemy scouts and traps. A journey's importance leaves only 2 options. Tucking the ears and trying to blend in is risky but efficient. A boat at dusk carries less chance of discovery but requires business with the Molnor, a trading syndicate with their own set of drawbacks. So this is a non-combat one. We can either tuck our ears and walk like a commoner, roll a d6 for each party member, so this is worse with players. If any of us get a 1 or 2, the party is spotted. We will have to take the first Tyrant encounter and place it on top, which we can see there's a Tyrant encounter, which are the blue ones on top anyway, so that part doesn't matter. And then shuffle the remaining cards. Actually, we might not mind doing that because we get an extra progress and training point. Or we can hire the Molnor, where we don't have to roll, we can't get discovered. But we have to shuffle a negative encounter, a special encounter called Molnor Traders. Basically, they'll come back to collect on their debt, or our debt later. But we would get a trove chest each, which is, again, the locked chest.
I feel like the top option. I only because...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, especially, like I said, the fact that we can see that it's going to be there anyway,
there. So
doesn't really matter, right?
We don't even need to roll dice. Let's just get that, right?
Correct. Yep, so we get 2 progress. So 1, 2. And we do not have to fight the... We'll probably reach the Goblin King before we necessarily want to battle him. You can keep on leveling up. It's just you keep on leveling up the enemies as well. So we each get a single training point. There was no other training there. And then we'll do our recovery, and that'll be the end of the day. So everybody trains something. I'm thinking. Yeah.
At some point, I feel like I should get something else, but...
There's nothing wrong with going heavy on the starting
well, I mean, I get
I'm gonna
4
get
and 1, so I have exactly enough
my...
to use my dexterity, and that's without moving, and I do need to move, so...
I'm gonna get my dash skill die. This one has a very high chance I have to use 1 dex to roll it, but then if most of the time, like I think 5 out of its 6 sides, I will then get +2 free movement each turn for the rest of the battle. So it's 1 dexterity now to save me potentially 2 around a lot more easily.
And that goes to your active slot.
Correct. Yeah, it doesn't go to locked, I don't think, because locked would mean it stays around between battles.
Well, yeah, if you look at the mods, it says A is the first letter for active. And BA means
and dash right
A.
here says A. Yeah, it says A in the last entire battle. So, yep.
I'm going to take a trap.
Which one are you getting, Jerry? I guess you have to... Oh, no.
I'm thinking Woven Snare.
All right, so while Jerry finds it, Woven Snare, it says, it's -1 or 2 attack dice to an enemy, which could totally neuter an enemy to where at the point where we don't have to worry about them. So a trap, just to kind of go over the trap rules here while Jerry's looking for it. A trap is triggered when a unit first occupies the position where the trap is placed. And traps are placed on the battle mat before the battle begins, so Jerry basically can just put it there, hoping an enemy will walk over it. The one negative of that is they basically never affect ranged enemies, because clearly ranged enemies don't move.
Can he just put it down before they spawn? So if they spawn on it?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. And if we've scouted enough to know who they are, then that will happen. Good call. Yeah, because we place it before anything happens, even where enemies might go.
Does it go... Because if it goes from 1 on up, we know the top deck. We know the number 1 is this. So...
No, so it goes 5 and then 1, I think. Let me...
Nick, do you remember? Because Nick says base too many bones.
With some expansion people.
Yeah, we're playing base right now. With the first couple expansions. We thought we were going to play Undertow, but since Mike hadn't played in a while, it's going to be hard to remember all those special off-the-board stuff and things like that. So, Nick...
Yeah, the mechs and the...
Do you remember if it starts with the highest or lowest threat chip? as you spawn, how does the baddie stack go?
I'm like 99% sure it's highest, so I think it'll be the 5 and then the 1, but it could be wrong. All right, so we're doing recovery again, so we can scout some more, by the way. Although I'm going to do the item option, so I can trade in my gadget arm. I roll 6 attack dice, and for each bone I roll, I'm going to get to draw another card, and then I keep one of them.
All right, I can see a level 1.
Scout. Oh, I got a 5. Jerry, here's yours.
That's good.
I already did mine. Oh.
Yep, that's yours. This is
got poison 1.
Poison's bad, but not terrible. It's like you take 1 damage return, but it is to 2. But it's only 3 life. I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, I think we take it.
Oh, hey, Ryan, I see you in there. Ryan, am I correct that the highest value baddies are first in the queue, so they'll go on like the first spot, like the 5 in this case, and then the 3 ones will be later in the queue? Hello, Hexy Beast. Good to see you here.
So, this one is a melee character, but with Jerry's snare, if we could snare him turn 1, that would be great.
That would be very good.
3.
Yeah, and he's the 5, so we know he's going to be right here. So
yeah.
we would literally get to roll the trap for him.
Yep.
Of course, it might do nothing, so.
Yes.
Yeah, so he dives in flight, so we're good.
Okay, and yeah, Ryan confirmed. Thanks, Ryan. So, yes, the 5 will be here in the 1 spot, and then we'll have some random 1s in the ranged or non-ranged.
Well, yeah, this would be top, this would be the second one. And these are dead.
Yeah, the poison guy's not too bad. It's only 1 automatic damage each turn, basically. It won't be stopped by defense. I'll explain poison when we get to it.
All right, where are we at?
All right, so we ready to go?
Yep, so we are on day 3, so that means we get 9 points of baddies.
Yep, which means we have a 5 and then 4 1s. Now, only 4 baddies can be on the board at a time. So we're going to place this guy.
Well, hold on, Jerry
here.
gets to do his top first, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are we even fighting?
Oh, yeah, wait, you're right. We haven't even gone to the encounter. We don't know if it's
Oh, yes,
yet.
good call.
So here, advance us to day 4, Peter.
Alrighty. Badink.
All right, and let's see. This is one of the unique encounters for the Goblin King.
You can tell because it's blue.
Sure. Care packets. When you find boxes in the middle of the road in Daylor, always exercise caution. These 3 were made to look like they contain valuable supplies. Probably a trap. Instinct calls for scouting the perimeter before arriving back in front of the crates. Carefully opening the first 2, it's surprising to actually find some items of value. The 3rd box, however, has that unmistakable goblin odor seeping through the rough-hewn wood. The fact that goblins love dangerous pranks and that this could be one of them is fully confirmed when the paint on the lid is revealed, reading, "Regards from the Goblin King."
He's got good spelling. Look at the extra G for great.
Nice.
So this is going to be a battle, even though that encounter text didn't necessarily say there was a battle. These swords confirm that. So what are our options?
So, yeah, neither of them are going to give us extra stuff, but the top one is I drew the line at smelly boxes with the goblin heads on them. Ignore the box. The decision is made to,
so that's just a regular
to
fight.
leave while ahead. Then we do BQ is the baddie point, or attempt to disarm. Each party member must name a lock type, lever, trip, or force, and reach a 3 of that type by making a lockpick attempt. If successful, the box is disarmed, and the bomb inside can be used later to destroy the Goblin King's throne, instantly at the start of the battle. That seems good. Place this.
That is very good.
Just one of us has to do it?
No, each of us has to do a different one. Or actually, it doesn't have to be different.
If unsuccessful, the party takes 2 damage before the start of the battle. Now, the party takes it. That means we split it how we want, right?
I don't know. I think that might mean we each take 2. But if any of you all know watching, if 2 party damage.
Well, if it's each takes 2, then there's no way we're doing that.
Yes, if it's 2 amongst us, then that would not be like Jerry could take it pretty easily and probably be safe.
I only have 4 health.
Jerry might not be able to take it, and he might be dead.
Oh, well, yeah, we got range stuff. Never mind.
And we have the dive dude.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but, you can summon your Wolverine, maybe, if that works. And not get attacked.
Well, I mean, I could take one of the 2, right? I don't mind that.
Well, it's going to dive against the weakest, though. Oh,
what
yeah,
I would
okay,
say is
you're-
they.
Yeah, and
it's
sorry,
two
people are
total-
talking about how big the baddie cube should be. Yes, so in this battle, it's going to be 12 baddie cube points because it's 4 times 3. We were getting
Yeah,
confused
we're
that we were
just
fighting in day
putting
2.
together a queue
Yes.
for no reason.
Good call.
How do you do a lockpick?
So yeah, to explain lockpick,
You roll.
you roll these 4 dice,
Here we go.
and let's see, is it a single? Yeah, so you roll all of them, and you're looking for L, T, or F.
You would call it ahead of time in this case.
Yeah, and then this die gives you some mitigation and modification. In that, let's see, they have the symbols over here. It's like one lets you change the
Here it
type,
is.
one lets you re-roll.
Convert. Change the type.
Yeah.
That one will let you re-roll, and this one lets you save one. So in this situation, you could change it to an F, and you'd have 3 Fs. But you would have had to call F as your type before you rolled the dice at all.
Yeah, so decent chance that one of us would fail here.
Yeah. All right, we'll just do a normal battle
Would
then.
have to succeed. I think so.
Is it 2 per? Is each? All right. Well, forget that then. No way.
All right.
All right.
So Nick says, I've come to realize that I'll probably only play this once the Unbreakable arrives and just play everything in the Trove chest binge style. So play it all.
You're a madman, Nick, but that's okay. All right. So
Wait, you rolled a bone?
because it is day 4. No, he doesn't roll it yet, Peter. He just places it.
You roll it when somebody moves on it.
Well,
So because it is day 4 times 3 characters, we're gonna have 12 baddie points. So this guy's definitely first. Some number 5. Oh, Jerry, did you use your character's ability already at the start of the fight?
No.
Did you want to check 5 or?
So the other 5?
Sure.
Inspire 1 and Terrify.
So I think Inspire moves them up on the initiative and also gives them a bonus to their attack. The next baddie on the initiative takes their turn immediately after this unit and is granted the number of additional attack dice. Yeah. So basically, they move up an initiative. They don't get a double turn, and they get +1 attack. And then Terrify, I think, inflicts that one on you. Yeah, place the Terrify. The unit has a Terrify effect die on it at the start of its turn. It may not target any baddies with the skill Terrify. So basically, this means that you can't hit this guy yourself if he's targeted you.
I don't sound that
Now,
bad.
I think, 4 attack dice is probably the worst thing about him because, he's not the worst we could have had.
yeah, 6 life's
All right.
not great either, but
Yeah, good call.
Well, he is a level 5.
we got
so,
it.
I mean,
so I think the goal
All right,
is to kill this
so,
one though, right? So do we maybe put the trap here to hit the owlbear?
It's up to you guys. If Jerry rolls like the -2 attack dice, the Griffin Howler becomes basically a non-entity in the fight.
Well,
We can focus entirely.
I guess
but yeah,
he's
the
gonna
owlbear is the nastiest.
signal only once, I guess. Well, you decide, Jerry. Where do you want it?
Yeah.
I would say don't put it under the poison one.
why not?
Because he has 0 attack.
Because he... Yes.
Oh.
It would not do anything.
It's going to go there.
All right. And
I'm scared of that dive guy.
so only the 4th guy is ranged. Just getting there. So this guy goes here. You want to go and roll it, Jerry?
Boom.
Nice! So we can just put that right on him for now, and he's got 5 life.
Oops. My bad.
Just put it on the side.
Yeah,
and
it's fine. We'll
it's-
remember. And he's got 5 initiative for blue. And then next is purple. He's got 4 initiative. Next is yellow, who also has flight and also 5 initiative, but he's going to be after blue. These are some fast guys. And then our little poison guy shooting us from
That's
far
me.
away. He's got only
not me.
3 initiative.
That's somebody. Well, he's about to go up to 4, I think, because he's going to go right after this one.
Why did somebody move
'Cause
my
you have
die?
to roll
Because
it
I
again.
got confused. No.
I rolled.
Oh, you rolled that?
Yeah,
That
he's
was
not talking
me.
about the
Sorry.
initiative die. I moved the die for the character because I'm stupid. And for anybody coming in late, we are using dice for health because too many bones. Chips are very tough to do. In I'm gonna roll terrible again, aren't I? That's slightly better. Yay! I'm not last. Oh, Jerry, you came up short, didn't you?
Yep.
So we're gonna place ourselves.
Are we going
now,
after
so
the owlbear
geez.
hard, or what?
Yeah, we could.
Because blue is the
I'm
one
going to be
with
for him as well.
minus dice.
Yeah, I mean, blue is not too scary. The one signal is annoying, but that's
Do you need all your dice?
And
Because
the other guys aren't.
I could use them all, but I don't need them all. Because I do have 4 attack and 1 defense, so I could use all 5. But I could also move.
Peter, do you want to switch with me so I'm closer to the enemies? Because I have defense and 1 more health than you, I think,
yep.
right?
All right.
He wants to get hurt, right?
Well, a little bit. Not enough to be dead.
Yes, definitely not enough to be dead. I mean, moving up takes away 1 of my attack. Is
Why
the
are you
only
rolling at
negative.
4
When
health?
yeah, also, you have I think you have
Why
enough
don't you move
dexterity
over
you can-
1, Mike? And I'll just be in front of this one owlbear.
Wait, why would I want to do that?
Because then you'd be next to 2 things. Oh.
I don't want 2 things to attack me. Right now, they're going to get in each other's way.
Oh, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, because this guy's going to go right here, and then the yellow can't attack anybody this turn. So, because, yeah, I should have said no chips can move through other chips.
Got it.
Yeah, Nate, it is a big hassle. I tried using chips once or twice, and it was a terrible idea.
I mean, yeah, there are chips
hey,
here,
Don't you
but
have
yes,
5
it is.
Goose, don't you have 5 health?
Well, no, I still haven't healed. I only have 4 right now, but that's all right.
Oh, dude, stop scouting when you're hurt, you dummy.
What?
All right, you're first, Peter.
I'm only hurt
so if anybody
1,
coming
dude.
in,
And I've got a body.
anybody coming in, Peter has 5 dexterity. So, Peter, by the way, you can throw axes whenever you want. Like, if you wanted to throw an axe before you're next to the owlbear to get him down to 4 life, you
Yeah,
could
let's
do
do
so.
that. So,
Because Peter has his axes. He collected 3 from a loot card earlier. And he can only throw them people not adjacent for 2 automatic damage. All right, so now you've used 1 of your 5 dexterity.
I mean,
so
I
you've got
guess I
4
could have
left.
just killed this dude also. Should I do that?
That does seem better. Yeah, why don't you do that? Because between the 2 of us, we might be able to kill this guy. We have a lot of attack dice. So Peter killed our little one.
So I
flight
do
guy
get
straight up.
another body count.
Body count. Yep. Anytime you are the direct cause of death.
And my thing goes up.
So wait a minute, I'm dead last.
So I'm gonna.
No, you win on ties, Jerry. You win on ties.
No, because the bad guy has Inspire.
Well, that's if he goes, dude.
That's true.
Yeah, he might not survive.
Well, yeah. For
Put
now,
that
you
down.
are here. No. But
Yes, you are right
in a
that
second.
poison guy would attack with he would actually get 1 attack. Good for him.
oh, does it give
that
him an
happens.
attack in addition to his poison?
Yeah. So the fact that he has 0 attack does not preclude him.
So
from
should I
getting
attack the
bonuses.
poison guy then, and kill him?
No, dude, you are fine. Just go after the
All
owlbear.
right,
he is
I'm
much
gonna
worse.
keep my defense and not attack with 4 dice. All right, so 4 damage.
That's 4 damage.
2 defense?
Wow, and a 2 defense. Amazing, dude.
I guess I should have thrown my axe here. That's a shame.
No, I think you're fine. I'm attacking before him. Everything's fine, Peter.
Oh, are you? Oh, you're
Yeah.
here. I got it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so that was Peter's turn. Oh, sorry, Peter. You gotta drag select because they have the little blue chip to show what color they
Got
are.
it.
All right, so this guy is attacking. Oh wait, I think signal triggers before he does anything. Yeah, the start of this turn add a single lesser baddie to the bottom of the BQ. So there's going to be a level 1 enemy hanging out. He's going to spawn basically the start or the end of the turn. I forget like what it is, but it's kind of equivalent. So he will spawn in a moment, but not yet. And sometimes you'll even have baddies waiting if your baddie queue gets really big, like later in the game. So there we go. And that's his signal. His flight will trigger at the end of the turn. Basically, he will be unattackable after this. Untargetable, it's called. And then he'll be able to use his dive later as well. But for now, he's attacking me for 3, and I did not get to defend yet. You butthead. Don't kill me, please.
Don't kill me, please. 3 damage.
3 damage. I can take that. By the way, Peter, did you get 1 rage uptick since you
I did.
attacked? All right.
But you're terrified now, right?
No, that guy was not the one attacking him. Oh wait,
No. Goose is
no,
terrified.
that
He
guy's not
hasn't
attacked
attacked
yet.
yet.
This guy just
He's
attacked
purple,
me.
dude.
Oh, okay.
He's never gonna get a turn.
Hopefully.
Jerry. Yeah. So this guy is. Where's...
But why didn't... I don't understand. It says after this unit is attacked.
Oh, is attacked?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. I got terrified backwards. So Peter, you are now terrified.
Right. So you're both wrong. Okay.
But
Just want to
Since
be
you'll be
clear that I'm
dead-
correct.
it won't matter. All right. So blue is flying. Oh wait, crap. Jerry, the guy that just attacked me is the one that you took away 2 of his attack dice,
Yes.
right?
So roll 1 dice.
Right.
Since they all rolled 1s, let's just say that he did 1 damage to me.
Yes.
Thank you, Jerry. You are a saint.
And now he's flying.
All right, so Yeah, well, that's why I put the flying die next
there.
to him. Peter, what are you doing?
Oh, he doesn't come off the board?
He's still on the board, you just can't target
Oh.
him.
That was...
The dive effect is what makes him kind of...
What the
Dude,
heck?
this is why we can't have fun, Peter. So I'm not going to do defense. I want to make sure I kill this guy. I'm going to do my long blade, 2 attack dice, because the long blade is more consistent in damage than a regular attack die, and I'm going to try to get my dash triggered. I am targeting the Inspire and Terrify guy north of me. Need 2 damage.
Yes.
That's more than I need, and I've now got +2 free movement for the rest of the battle with my dash skill. And don't forget, usually skills are exhausted, but my long blade is special in that it keeps coming back for more. So I can use it again next turn. All right, that was nice. So I got 2 enemies before they even got to go. So Jerry, it goes right to you before our poison guy goes.
Alright, so I guess I'll do a Wolverine. And a 3 attack on Poison Dude.
Oh, and Ryan says there's a table with better scripting, so that's good to know, Ryan. Oh, you didn't quite kill him?
No.
So poison guy's down to 1. You got that,
Yep.
Peter? And then Jerry's character summons people, so he got the Wolverine. And it looks like it's the same as last time. It's going to cost you 1 dex each time, and he's got some health. Cool. All right, and then finally this guy attacks. He attacks the 2... Oh, man, it's 2. I didn't see that. The 2 weakest characters. That'll be the Wolverine, and we can pick... In this case, I believe. I don't think range cares about closeness. So poison is like 1 automatic damage. Anybody want to take that?
I don't care, because I've got my thing that I can use. My healing myself. Body count.
Alright, well just remember, whoever takes it is also going to take the attack from the other guy.
Well, no, because the poison does not trigger until the start of your turn.
Oh, okay.
So when the other guy goes, we're still going to all be tied.
Well, then if you give it to Peter, it'll be after... Because he goes next.
Oh, good call. Let's see. None of us have defense ready to go, but he's only attacking for 1. I don't care. It can be me. Here, I'll take the poison. Whenever I can find it. So that'll go away after we take the 1 automatic damage, which cuts through defense. But the guy will keep on poisoning.
Well, by the way, I have 2 defense, so why don't I take it, in fact?
Oh, that is better. I did not know that.
Poison
Well,
doesn't
it
go
does,
through
but
defense?
we
Poison
want him to
does go
attack
through
me,
defense.
right?
It's what's called a true damage.
Does it tick up my rage also, or no?
Oh, you want the... Okay.
Yeah, taking a damage will always tick up your rage. Doesn't matter what causes that.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to matter.
Yes. All right, so we're in round 2, and Peter, you're up.
All right. So I
Yeah, and Hexy, Gilly is a lot of fun solo with Hexy Beast has talked about how.
wait,
Hex
don't
can
we
be fun
summon
in
the
solo to
level
give you
1?
more. Yep. So he comes out. We take the lowest color
Is he
available.
range or melee?
And he's a range guy, so he goes to a range spot. And he's got some mischief to do, and he automatically comes in the bottom. You do not care about their initiative. The only exception to that is, I know it's the tyrants. It might also be 20-point baddies. They come in top. If anybody in the chat remembers,
Do you want me to throw an
20-point
axe at this
baddies
dude?
get to... I mean, axes are kind of hard to come by. I wouldn't necessarily. You might want to go kill him instead
He's
of...
only got 2 health. I mean...
Yeah.
I can shoot him.
Yeah, I mean, he's going last. Jerry can kill him pretty easily. And don't forget, none of us can even attack the flying guy this turn. So.
All right. Well, I'll just attack the poison dude in front of me. I can't use my defense because I've already got defense dice.
Thank you, Ryan. Confirm that 20 points go to the front.
By the way, I get 1 more dice now that I look at it because I have 4 attack.
Yes, you do.
And
Oh,
all right,
gosh.
that's good. 2 bones.
And you get 1 more rage from attacking. So you killed the poison guy?
And I could get angry twice. Is that true? Oh no, you can only do.
No, so you can only use... Well, yes, it is true, but you can only use 1 backup plan per turn.
Got it. Axe collector. Does that just get me 1 axe?
I think so. Oh no, increase axe collector die to max.
So maybe I should throw an axe.
You go all the way back up to 3.
I don't know that I'm going to get it.
So you could throw an axe then.
Well, I'm going to definitely tick up my body count. And Jerry, Jerry can kill him.
Oh, and Ryan does point out a good thing. The Griffin flight gives you untargetable, but some abilities like Axe Collector never mention the word target, so you could throw an axe at the Griffin if you wanted to while he's flying.
Got it. But I don't need to.
Although with him only having 1 damage, I don't really think it matters too much.
Yes. And I got 2 defense also, by the way, so it really doesn't matter. So if I am going to use my body count, I have to use it on my turn. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
I probably should have used it before I attacked. Or when does the poison trigger?
It's at the start of your turn.
So I would have taken 1.
And it would also tick up 1.
Wait, the poison ticks up?
No, your rage die ticks up 1 from taking a damage.
Right. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I actually should have, when this was on 2, I should have used this to heal me to full.
I mean,
and then I would have killed the guy and
fine.
started collecting more bodies again, right?
That's true. Sure, so say you did it if you want to.
So I would have used that at the beginning of my turn to collect 2, then I would have killed this dude. So I'm up to 5 health. That way I don't have to spend my healing between missions. Done.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, this guy is diving at me. Dive means that because...
Now he dives at the Wolverine, doesn't he?
Oh, wait, you're right. Places unit adjacent to the weakest available opposing unit. So it looks like he can only fit right here. Oh, the Wolverine's going to die, Jerry, before he gets to do anything.
That was his purpose.
Although roll a die, he might roll a bone. He only has 1 attack die.
Thanks, little Yeti.
Yeah, little Yeti doing his dirty work.
Yep, that's 1.
Nope.
Darn it. Little Yeti!
No!
Yeah, that was very sad. I mean, he's not technically dead yet. It's when the poison goes. But, yes.
He's dead.
Now, the Griffin is not flying right now, by the way, so I'm probably going to try to attack him instead of the little gobbly up there. So I have 2 free movement from Dash. Jerry, if I hit the Griffin, do you want to finish him off, or do you want me to kill the Goblin before he gets a chance to go? I guess they both only have 1 attack.
Who cares about the Goblin?
All right. Well, I will use my free movement.
Well, here's the thing. Let's say the Goblin poisons Jerry, which it will.
No, it won't.
Well, there's no poison.
Goblin doesn't poison.
Yeah, it's going to attack us.
Wait. No, I meant this Goblin. Sorry. Oh, it doesn't have poison. I'm sorry.
There's no poison.
I'm thinking of the wrong
Yeah,
thing.
it just attacks.
I was going to say we could...
All right, so I'm going here. Again, my movement was free with Dash, so I've got all 4 of my dexterity. So I will do, whatever. The guy can't do that much damage. I'm going to do all 3 attack and my long blade. So just go full attack mode on this guy.
By the way, the
Wow.
Hexy Beast says
Or-
Lil Yeti is a great singer.
Dude, I just rolled 3 bones for anybody paying attention. It did a single damage
Yes.
to the...
I took down the
Thank
damage
you.
already.
Let's see. I can heal for 2. I'm going to use 1 of my bones now to use my Sling Stones ability. So I tick up my Sling Stones by 1. That's like my basic 1 bone ability. You can only do 1 backup plan per turn, so I couldn't do that 3 times to get to 3 Sling Stones. And Sling Stones, again, can let me get range attacks in the future. All right. So that was terrible, and
now
I'm
it's
done.
my turn. Well, I am going to use my...
Got Ryan and Hexy Beast doing some
3.
music jokes in the chat.
Nice.
You're doing what, Jared?
And I'm doing 3 attack
On
and
who?
a defense. And I will target the flying dude, and I might end up switching targets.
Oh, by the way, while you're doing that, Jerry, Ryan, another rule question I was trying to remember. Yeah, I know it was a terrible roll. Oh, that was a bad roll too. What is
Because
going on
he's
with
a
our
dodgy
rolls?
flying beast.
Although if we get to 6 bones, we do permanently upgrade our characters.
I'm going to
That's
switch
good.
target to the other guy for 1 bone.
Nice. So Ryan, remind me, do consumable dice?
Oh, wait, he gets a
Jerry's
defense
extra
die.
mech
He gets a
leg?
defense die.
No. Only when he activates, dude.
Oh,
It's not like an automatic thing. If he got a turn, he would roll a defense die. So yeah, Ryan, do consumables use a dexterity? If Jerry wanted to use his extra mech leg, would that be one of his dexterity for the turn, or is it like an additional thing? I could not remember. Or anybody, Hexy, any of you, Too Many Bones, people who are playing it more often than I am
So
recently.
it's back to the top of the round 3, right?
Yep. And he's still vulnerable, luckily. Although you're really far away, aren't you?
Well, I got my axe that I can throw at him. Does that... So that we're saying doesn't require a thing. So I'm going to throw an axe.
It does not require dexterity. That's one reason it's so amazing.
And then I have 2 more. I'm going to attack for 2, and I'm actually hoping I roll a bone here. So I can upgrade.
Oh, yeah, so you
all
can
the
use
way.
your 3 bones from the red?
Although, I guess not, because I attacked first, so this moves it up, right?
Yes, so it wouldn't have the bones anymore. Anyway, so if you want to, you can see
I'll
your axes
have
back
done an axe collector, so that gets rid of this dice for 3.
Yeah, because we're killing him and you wouldn't be able to do anything anyway.
It was on side 4, so that would have given me 3. And then I use another one to get to axe collector, which is 4, which moves this dice to its 3 axe side. So I attacked for this. So I attack for 3, which kills him. Boom.
That was great. We are rocking. Rocking and rolling. With the strongest characters in the game, so
Hey now,
makes sense.
Don't diminish our achievements here, buddy.
Hey now, hey
Don't diminish
now.
our...
So we get a training
things
and
Wait, why are you giving me your rage, dude? I mean, I'm angry sometimes, but not that angry.
Yes. That was a trap die.
Was that the trap die?
yeah.
I mean, either one you do not get. So my defense goes away. Because you cannot keep that between missions, as Mike said. Only the lock stuff. Alright, where are we at?
Alright, and what are we getting? We're getting each loot, and then
I killed somebody else.
1 training
Boom.
point. Nothing else, because we didn't. Yeah, you get those bodies frequently. So everybody train 1 and get 1 loot, or in my case,
should I do Rage 2? How does Rage 2 work again?
So if you get to 1.8 on Rage 1 during your turn, you can move to Rage 2. The Rage 2 die, if you get to a 2.8, can auto kill a level 5 baddie or a level 1. Or the bonuses are, I think,
but I start back at the beginning again.
Damage. Oh no, the Rage 2 ones are healing. You can consume the die, and then if you use the Rage 2 for anything, you would go back
so let's
to the
see what skills it
1.0
says.
die.
Like a kobold, to help you stay fighting longer than add cripple or way of the wild. All right, so like a kobold, they say. Let's do it. Like a kobold.
Like a kobold is a great one. That makes you hardy like Jerry's guy, where you only take 1 damage, and that's their turns. Each enemy can do 1 damage to you, but it's still pretty awesome.
That's die 9. That is not die 7. Even though it had a 7 below it. That's a shame.
Alright, so I'm not doing that. I don't want another fortunate discovery. I want to roll for more loot instead.
Like a kobold. Hey! Touched for the very
So I roll
first
6
time.
dice.
What's...
Are we on the recovery step or whatever?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm still choosing my level.
Oh, wait,
up,
I get
item.
an
Yeah,
item?
go ahead and recover. It's fine.
Like a kobold.
You didn't get an item?
I'm gonna get Nugget's dagger. I forgot how great that one was. Give me a break.
Alright, come on, bones. I got 0 bones. So I get nothing.
No. Oh, you traded an item?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
That's
Jared.
unfortunate.
I only got
Before
one.
drawing...
I did it. I'm gonna heal my 1 hit point for my recovery. And
Figure
go
out
back
where
up
I'm
to 5.
putting my thing.
Whoa, dude. Inappropriate. I got a healing item, by the way, guys.
By the way, I get the
berries.
skinning knife, which is really
somebody
good
out.
for later on. Before drawing your next encounter, place a defeated baddie from your most recent battle
Alright, I'm getting a drink.
onto this card. Any baddies of that type appearing in your next battle are surprised.
That is amazing. So anyone who's surprised goes to the bottom in the same order they were in. So just basically give us.
Well, it does have
an
to
early turn against
be
them.
somebody I defeated in the most recent battle. So it's not... I mean, it's fine, but it's not great.
Yes. Alrighty.
This looks like
I
my
think we're all
health,
ready.
but it is not.
I got my favorite nugget skills ready to go. And not necessarily dexterity
Favorite
use them.
nugget skills. All right.
Hey, same.
So hold on.
We're
You
going to
leveled.
day
Did
five
you move
now.
it forward?
Oh, no, I did not. Okay, we should have 3 more to reach him. Going to 5.
All right.
So what's this one say? A bed of bones. Over here, our scout calls, ending our pursuit of the owner of an odd set of tracks we've been following all day in hopes they'd lead us to something special. Well, they did. Unfortunately, they have led us to a cavern filled with heaps of torn armor and gnawed-on bones of what once were other all-too-eager suckers, I mean adventurers. What's more disturbing, piercing eyes staring down at us through the dark. There's something very much alive in here with us.
So, Hexy Beast says, like a kobold was a hit in the 80s. And then he says, you guys don't make it easy. Lots of laughs. I don't know what we don't make easy. I mean, making fun of us is pretty easy, I think. But...
Alright, so there's going to be a fight either way. We get 2 training if we beat it. We can run in all directions. So it's the BQ baddie points, but we have to face the monster inside of the cave. We add a 20-point baddie to the top of the BQ. We choose 1 to 6 attack and defense dice. The entire party must exhaust. Cannot be rolled. This battle. Gearlocks must have at least this much attack and defense. So like we would say 1 attack, and then 1 attack and defense. Then we would all not be able to roll 1. Okay, we roll a d6 at the start of each round. If it is less than or equal to the number of party dice exhausted, we place a stun effect die on that 20-point.
So the more we stun from ourselves, the
more chance he does not kill us each turn. I say, oh gosh, each Gearlock takes 2 damage before the start of the battle with the bottom choice. This one sucks. And we're against 3 level 5 baddies, which is not easy.
I mean, I don't mind the damage, but I also have healing, so...
Yeah, I don't have any healing. But...
I have a healing item, but I don't know if I can go
So to top
enough
choose 1 to 6 attack and defense dice. The entire party must exhaust. So we could say 6, and then like I could lose 2 attack and a defense. You could lose 1 attack, and Jerry could lose 2 attack.
Now I think it's each
Wait,
of us.
Each of us would have to exhaust that many things?
I
no, it
don't
says
know,
the entire
maybe?
party.
That sounds horrible, dude. That sounds...
Well, let's see here. I can look it up real quick, unless somebody in the chat knows. A bed of bones. They tend to have a pretty good. Bed of bones. Too many bones. They tend to often have like a thread or something. Oh, here we go. I already found a BGG thread on it. Thanks, BGG. This was the part that was not fun of playing Too Many Bones when it first came out. Encounters where... Oh, between the entire party.
Yeah. So...
Yep, so we can choose. So actually, that's not so bad.
I'd get rid of 2.
And
then everybody else can decide what they want to get rid of. No, that's what I'm saying. I get rid of 2.
That would mean he would never act.
And then...
I can get rid of my defense.
All right, so you get rid of 1.
And I can get rid of 1 attack since I have my long blade as an extra attack
4.
anyway. So that would get us to, what, 4? 2/3 chance of him not acting
Do you
each
want
turn?
me to take another attack dice out? Then I'd be attacking for 2.
No, I like each of us being able to attack for 3, I think.
I mean, but we also like a 20-point baddie stunned.
Yeah, so let's do 4.
Can Jerry scout the 20-point baddie? Oh, wait, we never even scouted after the last battle or do whatever. Like, I didn't need to heal, so I could have scouted.
Oh, I did.
Well, I healed and Jerry did items, so I think
I can look at the 20.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I wouldn't have known. You're right.
You wouldn't have known. You probably would have looked at a 5.
Well, did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
What'd you roll?
Rating?
Rolled a 6, so he's fine. So Rage 2 means he gets 2 extra attack dice when he's hurt. And rating means I think he gets a +1 die if another of the same type as him is in the battle, which, for every additional orc on the battle.
He's not too bad.
But I still say he's not very bad at all, because until he's hurt, he's not really much of anything.
Right.
Yeah, this should be tough. It's all going to be about whether we roll those 1 to 4s and who the 20-point is. You're scouting the 20, Jerry, before we go in?
So he stuns if he rolls double bones, right? I assume or more. Like
correct.
But he has 5 attack dice.
Yeah, he's 5
on
attack
average
dice.
He'll roll less than 1.
Wow. He moves diagonally. That's what the feet next to his melee symbol mean. And then I think the 2 skulls mean that he comes in with some bonus guys. Trying to remember. Is that right? Does that mean that he has like 2 level
I
1
don't
baddies
remember.
or something added to the queue because of him? Yeah, I'm asking the chat. What are the skulls on like the level 20 baddies mean, guys? I think so much 2-player and 1-player
Ryan
on
says this is going to be a tough
How
one.
can they have like?
Oh yeah.
There be like 4 sheets of like player aids, and it doesn't have all the icons.
Well, this is not the.
I mean, there
most
are
up-to-date
4
player
sheets of
aid,
player
but yes,
aids,
I
and there's
don't
still
remember
not
what that
enough
icon means.
player aids to do everything.
So, do we want to take this guy or not?
I mean,
if he's adding 2 more level 1s, I would say no, but I'm not
the
sure.
rest of it doesn't bother me. It's the
Hexy
2
or Ryan
skulls
or anybody?
would bother me.
Well, why doesn't?
Yes, because that's make. I mean, he's nasty, but there are nastier guys in terms of what they do. But if he's stunned, only the level 1s. become
Well, and I
additional
guess the bottom
things for
line
us
is
to
the
do,
level
you know what I mean?
1s are on the
What
bottom
is
of the
it?
stack anyway.
I have skulls.
Yes. Oh gosh, 2 more 5-point baddies.
Nope.
No.
Wait, is that right, Ryan? It's 5-pointers because he's a 20, so it's like 1 level down. Jesus.
All right.
H, yeah, definitely
So-
not that one.
Oh, we don't stack.
Wait a minute.
this, though.
It's basically the same as signal. Except one's
Well,
at the
yeah,
start.
this is
Yeah,
at the
we get
start
that.
when you're
We don't
forming
start.
the baddie queue, so it's worse than Signal. Signal, you could at least kill him first.
Yeah.
That's the 20
All
we're
right,
going to have to face.
so
That's why I took it off.
Yes, I know. So why are you
'Cause-
pulling it off?
The top of the queue.
because it's the top of the queue, so that's the blue guy. Yeah, I can put him up here. This is the purple guy.
Yellow's first.
This is the
Hold on, I
green
can put a
guy, and
trap.
this is
I can
the.
put a
Oh, yeah.
trap.
Wait,
I
you're
can
right.
put
You're
a
right. I
trap.
got it backwards.
This is
Oh,
the only
where
guy
do I
we
put the trap?
know for sure.
But we know that he's only 1 or 2 attack dice. We could literally. Oh,
If he's a melee
Yep.
one, right?
And if he's arranged, we could try to bait somebody there.
yeah, that's
All right.
true.
Flip
All right, so let's start revealing who's
my
the.
bad.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Peter.
He is melee. Nice.
He is melee. That's good. And he's got 1 5-point added to the queue, so we'll have a 5-pointer waiting for when we kill somebody.
-1.
As he's down to 4 attack dice. God, Inspire 2, Terrify, Thick Skin 2, 8 life.
What's
That
Thick Skin?
is awesome. Yeah. Now I'm feeling sad we didn't exhaust more dice. I feel like I was wrong. Thick Skin means the first time he takes damage in each of our turns, he subtracts that much from it.
I mean,
Unless
that's
it's something
terrible.
that causes true damage. I mean, I can put my bleeding dagger on him right at the start, and that's 1 automatic damage that he cannot cancel every round while he's hopefully stunned. So that will
Well, it's
help.
only per turn, though, right? It's
Um,
not for each player.
No, so a turn is each person's turn in initiative.
God.
So it is for each player, yes. But if you use like 3 different abilities to do damage to him, only
By the way, we
first
do
one
have
would
2
have
ratings
it
as
subtracted.
well.
Yep, they're both orcs, so they're each going to have +1 attack over what it says. It's
So
not,
taunt
not great.
means
Not ideal.
only if he rolls a bone he gets a taunt though.
Correct.
And he has signal
All right, so
3.
what's our initiative looking like? So blue is
Do we do
6.
signal 3? Or wait, we will when it's his turn.
Well, no, we do signal 1 for 3 straight turns,
Correct.
right? Isn't that what it is? So you signal.
Correct. Yes. So we would definitely want to kill that guy.
I mean, we want to
pretty
kill them
early
all.
if possible.
Let's
So
be
yellow's
honest.
next. Well, the one guy that has rage is not too bad.
Oh,
to
that's
start
Jerry's
out.
dice. Sorry. This guy's a 4.
What's-
And then,
That's my dice.
yep, got it.
No, that's my. What are
I
you
don't know.
talking
Somebody's grabbing my dice. Oh, I'm not green.
No,
Never
you're the
mind.
gray die over here, Peter.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you-
very late.
That's my
You're
dice.
correct.
Stop.
You're right. I am wrong. Did you roll 5? Seems good.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. Lord. That guy goes so early, so he's gonna get 2.
Technically,
defense
the
dice before
5 point that was
start
added
singling
to the
people.
20 point should go out first before the others, but it doesn't matter. In fact, it doesn't matter at all because we did take from the top and keep going down. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
We did not know who was gonna be, but yes,
Yep.
good point for if we had scouted and stuff. All right.
wait,
Huh.
did you roll for the trap?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Oh,
got
sweet.
-1 attack die. All right, where do I want to be? Peter, you have 5
I do have
life
5
now?
life, but I do have this like a kobold thing, which you said would be good. But the problem is I go so late that I don't know that it matters. Should we hide down back here?
Can't. We were melee characters. We have to be on melee spaces. So blue and yellow are going early. Hopefully blue will be stunned. And then
I'm just gonna
green
go here.
is going before purple.
I'm pretty God.
Don't leave.
There's no real way for us to block up purple from attacking us, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, don't leave me defenseless.
Michael.
Yeah, I know.
Do one of these.
I guess I can go here then. Although I don't want to hit the rage guy, so I guess I'll go here.
Yep.
Right. What does taunt do again? Taunt. Adjacent opposing units must attack this unit if it's active.
The only thing is maybe we switch Mike. Because you get the 2 free move is the only thing I just remembered.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to use that.
But after I kill this guy, I'm going to have nothing to fight unless I want to attack this jobber.
I mean, I want to try to kill this. I guess killing him super fast is not the best thing because they're just going to get stronger. But yeah, if I can kill...
well, I can throw stuff at your guy,
the other orc guy.
So.
Yes. Well, the nice thing is the rating doesn't apply anymore if we kill this other orc.
But
so
we do want to kill the signal guy pretty early, too.
3. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, let's switch because you can throw an axe at the signal guy, which you cannot do currently. Yeah, sorry. Good point.
Whoa, hold on.
Alrighty,
Our Nugget
we're
and
both so late, I don't know if I'll
Tantrum
be alive,
initiate +1. Why would that be the case? Or innate +1?
No, we are not innate +1.
Oh, does that mean got to your 6 things? 6 bones?
Correct. I mean, it wouldn't matter for me, Nugget, anyway. That's just +1 loot, so I'm not sure what they're referring to there.
How do you mark a die
You put
as
it
exhausted?
over here.
You put it in the exhausted area to the left. That's why I put 1 attack over here to show me that I can't roll that. Yeah. All right. Well. Who wants to roll the d6 to see if the guy is stunned?
Boom. 1. Boom!
Oh, God. Awesome. Okay, good. So, he's stunned this turn. That is good. But we still
1
do
down. What does Inspire
next,
2? Oh, he doesn't do anything because he's stunned, right? All right, so this guy attacks you for 1 and rolls 2 defense. You want to roll against yourself? There you go. I forgot about his 2 defense. Oh, sweet!
A little bit of attack.
That is
that's
real wonderful.
Beautiful.
All right, but he did.
Just wail on him, but he does at the top. Yeah, so that is under the 5. Yep. It'll come out after the 5 comes out. But that was good. That was very, very good. I took 1 damage.
Yes. I mean, we couldn't have gotten luckier on those first couple.
So now it's me.
Next is Jerry.
All right, who should I shoot at?
Oh no, I thought we wanted to kill this dude, so he stopped signaling.
Oh wait, right, that's not an orc. But yes, I guess if you want to help kill the goblin alarmist, that would not be bad.
All right, I will shoot the goblin alarmist and bring out my Wolverine.
Thanks, Ryan. Our chips are flipped. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't even notice.
They're really hard to see.
That's how you mark it. You have innate. Oh, even in the real chips, they are not the easiest thing to see. And yeah, I usually remember that I have innate, so it's not a big deal. But yes, that seemed pretty good,
you got
Jerry.
3 health Wolverine this time.
I could have rolled worse.
You can put him diagonally, Jerry, if you want him up here to block. So
Isn't
Peter can get double teamed.
Big Momo? What was his name? What was his name? Little
what?
Lil Yeti.
Little Yeti.
This is his brother, Big
Lil
Yeti.
Did you say Big Momo?
Big Momo.
Oh, you're right. Jerry, you did roll, I think, the best side of him. He's 3 life and does not cost you dexterity to use him.
Oh,
well, that's why I said he's big.
It's pretty amazing for the situation we're in
now.
Really that is a lifesaver right there.
Dexterity except move, but I don't really.
I don't want to move.
All right, Green is up.
Oh,
looks like he is attacking for 4 dice.
Wait. What was his? What was the signal dude? Oh, he rolled 2 bones. Okay, so
yeah, he had no defense.
Okay, so he took 2 damage.
All right, so Peter, he's rolling 4 attack dice and 2 defense dice against you. Good lord.
Yep. So 4 attack and 2 defense. You said. It doesn't seem good.
Yep.
That seemed really not good. In fact.
No. Seems pretty bad. Don't be dead.
No defense.
Okay. Oh, that was actually great.
So I am
Don't forget
taunted,
to
though,
take
so
your
I do have to
attack up
attack
3
him.
times. You should be.
So that's 3. So
Yes, but not. I do not believe it affects.
this ticks
your
up 3.
axes.
And I take
Correct.
3 damage. Did you do that? Sorry. Yes.
I did the damage already, and I put the taunt.
So wait a minute, what good is your rage anyway?
He can get bones right now until he gets a better rate. Well, it could auto kill at level 1, but
Now,
I think by the
once
time
I
level
use
1
this, does it go
matter.
back to 1
over.
or does it go away?
No,
Okay.
it's exhausted. It's exhausted.
So once I do this attack, I could kill a level 1, but there are no level 1s on the board. So really, I do need to start getting the higher level ones.
Correct. You should at some point, yes. And the nice thing is they never use
Alright.
dexterity, so it's
First
not,
things first.
costly level
Well,
up. You're up, by the way.
I'm not going to kill anybody, so I'm going to use my body count. So I go down to 0 and give me 2 life back.
You're not going to use your
I am
axe.
going to use
Alright,
my
so
axe
back to
also.
4.
Relax. I can do all of the above. So 2 more on him. And then
Okay.
I'm going to attack for the 3 attack dice I have left, and I'm going to use my whatever this is, Lonely Kobold, or like a Kobold. Lonely Kobold. Hey!
Oh!
So what's this do?
Seemed pretty good. So that means in the next round, 1 round, you will
No, it says
take,
add 1 to your axe
no
collection.
more. You will be hardy, basically. Oh wait, no, never mind. You didn't. Oh crap, you didn't roll it. So you can choose not to use it, because that gives you 1 axe. So you gotta get 1 more axe, or you can keep it, put it back on your player board, and roll it in a future turn to try to get the
this
kobold ability to
protects-
prevent damage. So except for dice that have like a red color in their ink. Wait, do you even have the right die, Peter?
Oh man!
It's like a wolf.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
like a kobold
So
has a
that's
helmet.
6. No, 7 is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you're looking for number 5.
No, that's like a wyvern.
No, number 7.
That's like a worm.
Number 7.
So I rolled a 2. Let's just see what 2 is. It's still an axe.
Oh shoot, you're right. It's 7.
So that's for 1 round, 2 rounds. Okay.
Correct. You are hardy for 1
I mean,
or
the
2
axe
rounds, basically.
probably isn't worth it.
So yeah, you
I'll
get
just
an
keep it
axe
so
or
I
keep
don't
it for
exhaust
the
it, so I just
future,
put it
whatever
back
you
on my
wanna do.
board so I don't use it. But I do deal 3 damage,
Correct.
so down to 3. Now,
Yep,
unfortunately,
so
I
he's down to 3.
lost this.
Pretty good. No, it went up to 1.8. It'll go up to 2.0 and then back down to 1.0. So you can still tick it up in the future to maybe kill a level 1 later, because there are going to be some. There's at least 1 level 1 coming from the signal. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you're currently at 1.8 from attacking, and when it goes to 2.0 at the end of your turn, it will go back down to 1.0. All right, Purple is up. He's going to attack Lil Yeti with 3 dice.
Doesn't matter.
So I guess roll just to see if you get...
Oh.
Well, you might get 3 bones. It's theoretically possible.
I mean, all we need is 1 miss, right? Nope, that's 4 hits.
Or I roll 4.
No, because any amount of damage... All right, so...
Oh, because he only takes
You wanna
1.
lift him up for a
That's
second,
right.
Peter? Oh, I was going to
Oh,
put
how
2
much
health
is
there.
left? Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, he has 2 healths left. All right. Good job, Lil Yeti, keeping us alive. I mean, really, that was amazing, taking 3 hits
Yeah,
for
you're
us.
welcome. I rolled a 4, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so I will...
Kill Signal Dude.
You could have exhausted... Exhausting Rage for
but I might
bones
need defense,
would
'cause he's
be
gonna-
the only use for the fight, most likely. Could have exhausted before I attack. But I would have had to use...
Well, it wouldn't get him anything, because 1 or 2 bones only gives him...
Right. Would it have... It
rage
wouldn't
management,
put
so
something
yes.
on here, would it?
Oh, wait, actually, yes, he's right. You can just put it there as the 3 bone in this leftmost spot and save it for the future. I forgot
So I
about
could
that.
have put it here.
He's correct. So it's just correct. Waiting for you to get more
Yeah,
bones to get
why not?
axes or eventually level up. All right, so I gotta kill this guy. So I'm gonna do the 2 max attack I can do and my long blade. And just because something might spawn in his place and attack me next turn, I'm gonna do a defense die instead of trying to do dash. Anything else right now?
Yep.
Come on, 2 damage.
And you get a bone.
For 4 damage and I mean, I didn't. Okay. You said like
I
it's a good
mean,
thing.
you killed
I'm not
it
sure
anyway,
was. But
so
this
how is
guy's
it
dead
hurt
before he
you?
singles anymore.
Because it was his
My
defense.
defense. That was my defense die, Peter.
Never mind. I see how it hurt you.
All right, and that's the end of the round. So we're going to round 2. This level 5 is coming out on yellow spot at the bottom of the queue. And it's a Goblin Sapper. Mischief 2, so we take away 2 active dice and single one. Awesome. But he is bottom, so we might be able to kill him before
I mean,
he
I'm going
ever
to throw
goes.
an axe at it. Don't forget.
All right. We're rolling for
That is
Stun
good.
Dude.
Yes.
Yep. You want to take a turn, Jerry, and then I'll do it next?
Boom!
Oh.
Nope.
Ah! I love that we could have exhausted 1 die and still been having the exact same thing. All right, so he's skipped, and there is no yellow anymore, so Jerry, you're up.
Oh, that was
What's
quick.
this?
I will.
Is this...
That's the taunt on the green guy.
So Lil Yeti gets to move, and
Yep, you can
then
move up to
attack
2.
1.
Correct. Yeah, you don't want to attack that guy because he'll get stronger. Oh,
No?
Okay. That would make him have 2 more attack dice.
You
for the rest
can
of the
move
battle.
him here and have him attack this
All right.
guy. I don't think...
But he does no damage to that guy
Oh. Because he's
Why?
thick
because
skin.
he has thick skin.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's your call. I mean, if Little Yelly's definitely going to take the next 2 attacks from that guy, we might be able to kill him before he ever gets to capitalize on his.
But Jerry
his
has
attack.
to attack this one, right?
All right.
No, he's not
So
adjacent
his
to him.
taunt does nothing?
The taunt is on this guy. He is
Oh,
actively
I have to
taunting.
attack him. I got
It
it.
is not like you are taunting.
Did you roll that, Jerry?
Yeah, because you are adjacent
No,
to him. If
I
you moved
have-
away, you would no longer.
No, I did
Yeah.
not roll that. I have 1.
Jerry, you going to try to kill the orc with 3 life or hit my guy so I can finish him off? What do you think?
Or this one.
Because this guy's about to
Yeah, I'm
go.
gonna
He's the
shoot.
only-
I'm gonna shoot the guy who's about to go.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
I have 1 dexterity that I'm not using. Do
I
I
mean,
care?
Is there anything you can do with it? Probably not. So
No.
then it doesn't matter.
No.
Come on, 3. Boom! And a bone.
Whoa! That's awesome! Get out of here!
All right. Can I?
The level 1 will spawn later, but who cares?
Yep. All right.
I guess we should keep the things that died in the last battle separate.
Oh, because you have that item?
I don't know that it's going to
Sure.
matter, but
Goose.
Hey, man. Wow, that's great. Dude, this is...
All right,
Everything is
I'm
coming
going to
up
throw my...
like
Lil
Peter
Yeti.
Jerry tonight.
Everything's coming up, Lil Yeti.
Yeah, dude, throw an axe at him, and I will
gonna
finish
throw
his
that there.
butt off. And Peter, you can freely attack this guy because Little Yeti still has less life
So
than you, so
there's
he's
one
still going to target Little
dexterity.
Yeti.
Excuse me. It is not Little Yeti. It's Lil Yeti.
I
Oh,
used 1
I'm
dexterity
sorry,
to
I'm
move,
sorry.
but I still have 3 left. The axe doesn't cost a dexterity, so boom, boom, boom. Oh, I got it. For
Nice! Dude, you killed him?
4.
Did you just kill
Yep.
him in 1 shot? Woo!
I mean, that's what we do.
Oh, I feel a lot better about this battle now. Now I just want to make
Well,
sure
yeah.
this,
Well,
big guy
as long
dies
as we can taunt
as quickly
him.
as possible.
Because I actually only have my taunting for 1 more turn. Actually, do I even use it? Knowing that I killed him, I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, no, I would
Right.
not use it because nobody's going to attack you. Anyone
So
who
I'm gonna
spawns
let
in
the
is going to be at the
kobold-
bottom of the queue.
And tuck it away.
All right, and I'm doing 2 attack and my long blade again. Might not kill him, but I don't want to use my dagger yet because I really want to use that on the boss. And I guess a defense.
Yeah, this guy's going to be tough to kill. With tough 2. That's no joke.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
and
it's
terrified,
not.
so we can't attack him twice in a row.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a defense. Just,
Wait, we can't attack him what?
Just doing it.
He is terrified.
Boom! All right, I did kill that guy.
And you got a
I
shield?
did kill that guy. That's
Wait,
good.
what
Oh yeah,
does terrify
terrified is
mean?
gonna be annoying. And I got 1 defense. So after we attack him, we will be terrified, and that means
Can't attack him next time.
at the start of the next turn. So basically, we can't attack him 2
Well,
turns in
at
a
some
row.
point, he's going to start bleeding.
Yes, I will make him bleed this next turn. Whoever comes out, I'm not going to worry about hitting them. All right.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
so I killed that
I
guy.
got a bone. Oh no, that's yours. Sorry.
Yeah, I did the
All right.
same
All right.
thing.
Well, that was great.
And you being
Keep the
green
luck
is not
rolling.
helpful, Jerry.
Go to
because
round 3,
I'm not.
Well, don't blame me.
No,
I didn't set this up.
and we got purple dude. He is poison 2. That's actually kind of nasty. But he's got 4 life and nothing else.
And he'll be dead
So,
before he goes.
Could be worse. Now he is a strong guy, which means that he will not target Lil Yeti. He'll target.
We're all 4.
Peter. And by the way, poison, true damage does not matter for Hardy. It doesn't matter what type of damage it is. Hardy still reduces it to 1. So even 2 poison would not kill Lil Yeti.
Mike, roll the stun die.
Oh God!
You got it.
I gotta throw. No. Okay.
What did we put?
Yeah.
Well, we put aside what? 5 dice.
4.
Oh,
We did 4. We did
4.
4.
So is it
4.
3, 2, or 1
dice.
that stops it, or is it? Oh,
No,
so 4
it was
or
equal
less.
to
All
or
right.
less, so we're fine. Yep. All right, so you're up, Jerry. I would say whale on the boss. That 2 poison is not scary at all to any of us, you know.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
if you can get through
Lil
the boss.
Yeti.
Well, yeah, that is true. If you can get through. Well, okay. Yes, yeah. Lil Yeti can't even.
All right, so Little Yetis.
Ugh.
Did he already? Yeah, he did his. So now it's Jerry's turn.
How many attack dice do you
Only
have?
3.
And I have basically 3.
Fine, I'll attack the boss.
But I can throw my axe.
Or the 20. The
Yes,
1
and that'll
damage.
take away. So 1 gets through. Yeah, the axe will take away his 2 defense.
Can
but
I
you
do that?
also
Can I
hit
throw
him in the
my
same
axe,
turn.
then move, then attack?
Absolutely. Your axe is at any point during your turn.
All right.
So I'm going to
is it.
save that for next turn. So
Good
it's
job,
me.
Jerry.
I'm going to go ahead and do this. So wait, could I move 1 for 1 dexterity, throw my axe at him, then move back, then attack?
Technically, yes, I believe so. Although, that
Well,
seems
because
like,
I have a ton of
why don't you just keep on
dexterity,
throwing axes? Oh, you're not
that
going
I
to get the
can't
boss
use.
this turn?
All right.
but I'm going to just roll attack on this poison guy. All right, so I got him down to 1 life. So, what the question is, do I
More than
put
enough.
this out? I
We should
still
be good.
think I don't, right?
He is not. Well, he could poison you if you wanted
But even
him
if
to.
he does it matter?
So it would
prevents
prevent
1.
1 damage. Yeah, all it would do is prevent a single damage.
Did I kill anybody?
Ryan, I see you saying yes, you can, and
Probably
I
I
don't
could
know
move,
what it was in
throw my
reference
axe,
to.
and then move back.
Sorry.
Did I kill anybody?
Did you kill anybody is a good question. I think you killed the guy in front of you.
think
or
I
did Jerry
did.
finish him off?
Okay.
I think you got 1 body this round.
So am I going to be poisoned? Is that what we want?
We can decide. I mean, actually, Jerry should probably be poisoned because
Okay.
he's never going to get attacked by the
Yeah.
boss 20 guys.
So I'm not
for a
going to
long
use
time.
it then.
All right, so I'm up, right? And I'm definitely not going to worry about the guy. So I'm going to move here. And wish that Lil Yeti was next to me in case the boss activates. I cannot roll defense unless I could choose to get rid of my 1 defense, but that seems foolish. So he's 1 of my 4 dexterity, so I've got 3 left. And the key thing is getting my bleeding dagger on him. So I am going to do... actually, that's a good question. There's almost 0 chance I get through. Well, the dagger can do damage. So
Oh, you
I'll
only
do
get 3?
these
Oh,
things.
because you had to use 1 to move. Boom!
There we go. Oh my god. 5 with the daggers 1. So he's bleeding and 3
Wait.
damage to him.
Whoa, hold on. This
That's
is a
how
damage
Nugget
and a
rolls,
bleed?
everybody. That's how Nugget rolls. Correct, because if you look,
Oh,
some faces just have the
interesting.
bleeding symbol. That is 1 damage on top of the bleeding.
Oh,
so
no, that was the
almost
best possible roll.
roll.
No question about it.
Could have. I think it was a 2. I think there's a side that is 2 damage and bleed, so that would have been
All right.
slightly better. But either way,
Yeah, I'll take
So
it.
he's minus 1 attack and bleeding
Yeah.
forever,
Alright, so
right?
he
Is
is-
that...
he is bleeding forever. Oh, you guys already got it. Cool. Yeah, so he's gonna be
Wow,
dead
in 3 turns.
very soon. Oh yes. Ryan was talking about whether you can move an axe like in between the move. All right. So he's poisoning. We selected you, Jerry, to be poisoned. You okay with that?
Sure. Me?
Great. So you're gonna take
Because you're
2
just going to
damage at the
heal
beginning
after
of your
this battle
turn.
anyway,
And then
whereas
it'll-
I can use my corpses to heal.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry, it'll tick down to.
So does he take
1
2
after
damage
the 2
and then it ticks
activates.
down?
He takes 2 damage at the start of his turn. It goes down to 1. At the start of his next turn, he'll take 1 damage.
Oh, and this bleed thing.
And then it'll be gone. So we're going into round 4.
We can't give it to Little Yeti?
He attacks the strongest.
No, because this guy attacks the most health. You see, I
If
the
you see
flexing
the
guy.
flexing guy versus the person with his arm down.
All right, Peter, it's back to you to roll for our friend.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go about 1 train. All right, 3 works.
And he takes 1 damage from the bleeding.
Sweet.
Haha.
All right, this
Down
being
to
in my
3.
way is annoying. Oh, Jerry goes first. Sweet.
All right.
Well, Lil Yeti can kill him
Yeti
immediately
kills
for
him.
free.
Now, does Lil Yeti
Yeah, Lil
get to
Yeti.
move after? But no, he's the same as us, right?
No.
No, he moves 2 just like we do.
And then I
doing
take
that
2
now.
damage.
And take it down to 1. I'll do that for you.
And then I have it on one
Oh.
guy. So
Well, never mind.
I will roll 3 attack dice.
Yeah, do it.
Seems not great.
Nothing.
Well, you can do a fortunate discovery and get another item.
Or I can I use my consumable now and then do it?
Well, I think so. Yeah, this is something I'd still ask Ryan or Hexy. For a consumable like mechanical leg, where it's only rolled, it is not like placed on your board. Does that cost a dexterity to use?
Well, I
it?
haven't.
And now the
Either
signal
way,
baddies
I
should
think you
be
would have had to say
spawning
you did it
lots of
before.
laughs. Is what Hexy just said. I don't. We killed them. all.
Oh, well, except we killed them all.
Yeah,
like, before they
we
ever
had
did.
one
Yeah.
signal baddie, but it did spawn.
Yeah, and another guy came out with signal, but he never
Yes.
activated before we murdered him. So yes.
Well, I would have had to roll this with it. I have the dex to do it.
yeah, well then go ahead and do it if you would have rolled it anyway, because yeah, you wouldn't have to use it anyway. You're not forced to. Oh, there you go. You level up if you want.
I can
to.
level up or do 3 damage to the boss.
I mean, dude, we're gonna take care of the boss. Don't worry about that. Yeah, you get to reveal 2 baddies instead of 1, Jerry.
All
if
right,
you level
so
up.
I'll level up. So how do I mark that?
You just flip
So hit
yourself
F
to
on
your
your
star side. And it's so visible and obvious. No one will
See-
ever wonder
see those
whether
little
it
stars?
happened. See?
Where? Where?
They're there,
See those
Jerry.
dark-
Just look.
Oh,
See on the
okay,
other side,
yeah. All
no
right.
stars.
Oh, thank you,
this side,
Novoskay.
lots of stars.
Yeah, so Novoskay said it needs to be in the roll. I'm pretty sure you do need to spend a dex, but like you said, Jerry, you had
I
it
have,
just there. So
yeah,
that's
I
fine.
have the dex.
All right, Peter, you're up.
So he was at 6 exactly. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
I could have killed the boss.
Well, I'm gonna
Just
throw
saying.
my
Fine,
axe.
He's gonna bleed down to 2. Like the word, even if he kills 2 of us,
All right,
he'll have
I'm
bled
gonna
to
throw
death
my
before he
axe
kills the last
first.
one.
Because I have
Why are you throwing an
axe
axe?
collector back.
Oh,
I
you're
could
gonna
just
get
get
3
it
back.
right now.
You're not trying to
I'm
level
gonna use
up.
dexterity
Got
to
it,
move.
got
I'm
it,
gonna
got it.
attack first because I could end up getting my leveled up thing, which might be worth more than an axe. I don't know.
Oh, wait, you can't.
Oh,
if you
I
just-
haven't
Wait, does
spent it yet.
terrify-
That's my point.
Oh, I
I
see.
just threw an axe.
So yeah, I am terrified. By the way.
Oh, I'm terrified too.
Oh, I did get the level up.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
So
if
I only
it
do
doesn't
1
matter if you're
damage.
adjacent. Well, Peter, the level up for you is really not
What is the
that
level up
great.
for
I
me?
mean, it's up to you. It just means that you don't go from. It just means you don't go back down to 1.0 at the end of your turn if you tick too far up.
Oh.
I mean, I might
would
rather have
probably
3 axes
rather
for
have
the next
3
battle
axes for the next
personally.
So
Yeah.
I still have 2 bones also then.
Oh well, I mean, I'll kill him. Like I said, it's fine.
Oh, this is not here.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna use. There's no way I'm gonna level up, so I'm gonna use a bone to get another sling stone for the future, and then I will attack with everything I got. I'm gonna sure I'll throw
It
in my
says no
defense.
tantrums +1 is pretty bad, unless you're focusing on rage, which throwing X is better.
Oh, there we go. More than enough. Oh, not more than enough, exactly enough, but he is dead. Never got to activate. That's how we roll. Very luckily.
You gotta hold on, ready or not. You got whoa,
all that you got.
we're
Whoa.
halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. All right,
We're all very
level
sorry,
ups
everybody.
and a trove loot each.
That's copyright
What?
strike right there.
Yeah. Oh, and let me move up the thing.
3 level ups.
3 level ups and a trove loot. So don't forget the trove loot just put in front of you. We will get to try to unlock it in a moment.
Unless we heal instead.
No, that's in addition.
No, the lockpicking is a free thing. It's not a recovery.
Yeah, you get to trade loot first, then you get to
level.
make lockpick attempt, and then you pick one of the things.
All right, so and we get 3 level ups.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another.
So
dex.
I roll 3 attack dice. If I'm trying to level up attack, I get 3 attack dice.
Yes, you roll 3 attack dice. You need to get no bones, but you can do it 3 times.
Should I get my rage 2.0? I feel like I should.
I would.
Should I keep going for attack 2? I'm going to go for
levels.
attack first.
I mean, attack is always
I'm
good.
going to roll for my attack.
Is never a terrible thing.
If I miss, then I'll get my rage.
Try again.
Which I did miss.
Hey! Alright, so... I think I'm going to take multi-arrow.
Multi-arrow!
So I'm going to roll for attack again.
Where did my bleeding die go?
Again, I failed. And I could go for defense if I want, but I think I'm going to roll up my dexterity instead. Wait, I don't need dexterity. I'm going to roll up my health.
Oh, there it is. It's somebody moved it to the...
And I'll roll for attack 1 last time. Nope, still don't get it. Defense? Let me roll up defense. Failed the first time. Failed the second time. Alright, so I failed attack. I failed defense. So what does it say for me to go after like a kobold? Like a kobold. Hey! Anybody out there have a favorite one? Cripple or Way of the Wild?
The one that can make a level 5 baddie lose their ability is pretty broken and ridiculous. I think that's Cripple. No, that's not Cripple. That's Way of the Wild. Way of the Wild will make a level 5 baddie lose all of their special traits.
Better than terrible.
Oh, Ryan, thank you for that reminder. We can all try to lockpick the same trove loot, because often it takes multiple attempts to make sure we get like one of the items earlier.
Mine needs a 5 lever to start, which seems not easy. If you fail it the first time, don't you get to go again? Am I forgetting that, Mike? Like if you blank the first time on an attempt, don't you get to go again?
No, you can keep going with I think you lose 1 die. You can keep going with the remaining dice, or no, you can keep going with the dice you didn't use.
5 lever for the first.
But if you use like all 3 dice,
this is a pretty.
Yes, yeah. Yours is very tough to start out. Mine is super easy.
I assume mine's good though if it's a 5 to start. I mean.
Oh, I'm sure it's better than mine.
So should I try to do mine, and then if I fail, then we can work on other people's, or you guys can work on something together?
I'm still trying to figure out what my last level up will be.
So I leveled Rage 2.0. I leveled Way of the Wild, and I leveled a health. Oh, do I get an immediate health when I do that? Yes, right?
Yes.
All right, Jerry, what are your 3 level ups while Mike's deciding?
Correct.
I leveled up Dex, Attack, and gave myself multi-arrow.
Multi-ball.
Yeah, I'm going to level up Dex again. So I've got my Dex up to 6
That was the wrong one.
My Attack up to 3, my Defense to 2. Because I just have so many special dice.
Yeah, no, that's marked enemy. That seems
if I need to.
way better than... Yeah, the number on the bottom
I'm not sure why
is not correct.
Yeah, it doesn't match.
Yeah,
right?
I made that mistake too.
Oh,
I mean, you can leave it out and level up later.
2 away.
Good bag work, guys. Oh, you get 1 free reroll at the start.
See, that's what I said.
Stop. Is that in, like, I mean, yeah, you're right. I forgot.
All right. I'm going to try mine first. Where's the lockpicking dice? I don't even...
So it's these, where'd they go?
Okay.
These
right.
4 up here, Peter.
I need
what do you need?
5
you need L's
L
lever?
to do it. So
Why don't you go for the other one?
Well, because I figure mine's the best.
No, it's fine. We're thinking his might be really good. So if he unlocks the 5, you and I can get the other ones.
Oh, we have to do them all 3?
All right, so that lets you re-roll 1 die and the white die, Peter. You get to re-roll them both, I believe. Yes. So you get another bonus.
The problem
die, so that's
is,
really good one.
for 5. So I might roll this one because if I get the one that lets me change one, then that'll be 5. Change the type, right?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yep, that makes sense.
Is that it? No, this is +1 to a thing, which is nothing. Man, look at this roll.
I believe so.
Holy crap. So I failed completely.
You get to go again
I get to start over. You get to hold on. Ooh, this is the one that changes one, right? Now,
yeah, like
do I get to keep... So can I do this? Hold on. If, let's say I change this one, right? Which I don't think I want to. I don't get to keep this, though, right? Okay, so then I want to keep the yellow one because yellow is trip. Right, so I'm going to change this one to an L. So that's 6L. So it gets past the first stage, and then... Yep.
And you do still roll the white die with each of them.
Trip, 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 trip. 3L becomes 3 trip. All right,
there you go.
If anybody can get me 3 force...
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
I'll do it for you. I'll go second.
There you go.
I need 3F. That seems pretty good. All right, and I guess that's it. Oh wait, can I continue doing lock picking attempts on other locks? I'm guessing no. Yeah, when you solve all locks, your attempt is over.
All right.
All right. So what do you get, Peter?
Shock Inducer, backup plan extension for 1 bone. Increase your initiative by 1 spot on the initiative meter.
So that is now
for
a new
1 bone.
option for you.
Is that better for anybody else? Jerry seems to be going later in the turn order now, not that last time.
I've gone first in 2 of the battles.
Yeah, he tends to be very
Mike,
early.
you seem to have...
If you want to see your initiative dice, they're underneath your name, like 2 lines underneath your name on your character
sheet. A little
sheet.
worse than mine.
So I average 3 and 4. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry is definitely way faster than me, by 1 number. Yeah, I'm the slowest by a pretty good margin. Okay, sounds good to me.
Oh, but you can only hold 4 items eventually, right?
Well, I mean, here, you can hold this for now.
All right.
Doesn't really matter. All right, so Jerry, you can try to unlock something.
I'll try to lock Peter since it's easier than mine.
Okay.
Okay, so you get to re-roll 1 dice and that die itself.
1 die of your choice.
So
and
what's
you re-roll
most
the
likely to
white
get
die
lever
as well.
is this one, yeah.
The brown one, correct.
It gives you +1 to a die, which is useless. Now, you failed completely without getting any success, so you get to start all over again. 1 time. Oh, there you go.
1 time. There you go. That was the die that does levering, so that's
not
the one you wanted to use. Oh, no, I guess that's the... you're right,
trip one.
All right. Oh, wait, hold on.
I can do this?
This is +1, and you keep the die that you
use.
That
lets you keep the die?
All the dice, Jerry. Correct. It's +1 value, and the die you use you also keep. The
that's
circle
ridiculous.
is like the keep icon. Like my... Yep. So you're still going, Jerry. 2 trip. You can re-roll.
Which one is the trip? This one.
This is the more trip one, the yellow die.
Yeah, no,
maybe
I see
not
a 3
actually.
Trip
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Boom.
Okay. Yep.
Now you can change 1 to, but there's no reason to.
And you need 3 force. Yeah.
Reroll something. Oh, and it's the force one that doesn't have force. Although this one has decent force too.
Yeah, so I think there's no way to fail here because whatever you can change to a
no,
force
if that was the +1 and a die, that would have failed. If this.
No, because 1 force here with
3.
+1 more. Oh no, he needed 3. You're right.
Backup plan extension for 3 bones. Stun a 1 or 5 point baddie. Roll a d6 on a 1. You are stunned.
I don't mind doing that.
No.
Because my backup plan, as we
you.
Yeah, Jerry doesn't seem too excited.
I'll keep it. Because Because my low end of my backup plan sucks, right?
Well, mine kind of.
Yes.
Everybody's low end kind of sucks. Except
No, mine's great. I love my low end. I can heal and I can get stones.
all right.
All right. So that was. Oh no, we still have to do our recovery. I'm gonna.
I healed.
Heal.
I'm not going to
It's only
heal
one hit
because
point.
I've got my body count, so...
But then you can save that for when you're fighting, dude.
I mean, we don't want to see what's ahead? I mean, I guess.
Well, Jerry gets to do it anyway, right? And twice.
Yeah, I
Jerry
get
gets
to
to
do
do
it
it for
2
two
times.
enemies now.
Because don't you notice I have stars on my thing?
Oh,
I noticed. All right.
Wait,
I can do it.
you
We
did
did
it?
day 6. And I already moved us for...
And we moved
Yep,
up?
I did it. 1, 2, 3,
Yes,
4,
'cause we
five.
got a
Actually, we should be
double.
at 7, right? Because we haven't failed any, and one day gave us an extra. Yes, we should be at 7. So one more, and we are eligible to fight the boss.
And we haven't.
Oh, we got
How many
another
progress
special
tokens do we have?
encounter.
Oh, where that?
We should have 7
okay.
progress, because we've gotten 1, and then a single time we got 2. Oh, no. Wait, so never mind. We should have 6 progress, because we're on day 5. I'm lying.
Oh,
we just
I
went up
gotcha.
to day 6. Yep. All right, Jerry, you want to read this one?
Sure. We have a goblin problem. Goblins everywhere. These locusts of Daelor seem to be growing in number at an alarming rate. No matter how many are cut down, others show up to take their place. It seems impossible to make a dent in their numbers. Exhausted and behind schedule, every minute wasted on these pesky things gives the Goblin King time to gather and send out reinforcements. Clearly, a different approach must be found. This plague must be eradicated at the source. The unfortunate reality is that the most direct route means, even more goblins.
I know,
Nice.
I like it. That was,
Thank you.
That was good.
Very
Oh,
impressive.
we don't have a choice. Press on.
Oh, no
Goblin King will
choices.
soon be within reach. How do they know that? Wow. They're prophetic. All right.
So it's a regular baddie cube points. With a party of 3 to 4, add a 5-point goblin type of baddie to the top of the baddie queue. Then apply the following effect to every future baddie queue baddie points battle. Add the most recently defeated goblin type baddie to the baddie queue.
That's not great.
Wow. That's
I
just
guess
terrible
so. Well,
to get.
I mean, I guess they expect you to get it. Like, most times you're going to get it, right?
Sure. Well, the one good thing is you have your skinning knife, so we can just keep on putting a goblin as the option. I would
Well,
say
we should do it
definitely
before the
here,
king fight, right?
right?
I believe
Oh,
so.
it's only a one-time use?
Oh, so
3
yeah,
uses,
there's no
3
reason not to do
uses.
it here then, right? Because we're only doing 3 more battles. 1, 2.
Correct. So goblins are
Did we
like
have
the orange
All right, so it's
arrow.
day 6. So there's 18 points.
Yeah.
So I will
So
scout
it's gonna
a
be
5.
3 level 1, 3 level 5s, and 2 level 1s plus another level 5. So we're gonna start with
I'm
4 level 5s.
scouting
at
level
the start.
5.
Yep.
Reading.
That guy was not too bad. I didn't
All right.
mind him at all.
Scouting another one.
He's a goblin, so he would be late, and we could kill him before he ever signals.
He's a 4 speed.
Well, no, but he'd be at the bottom because we used your skinning knife, dude.
Oh, right. I am using my... Well, hold on. Do we have a goblin from last fight? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have 2.
Okay.
See? Both of these guys. And they're the ones who signal, so I think it makes sense to keep using it for
during
goblins.
next
All right,
encounter,
so we're
push
leaving them
defeated
both?
Baddie from your most recent battle onto this card. Baddies of that type. Now, is it the exact type? So only...
The type, the arrow, Peter, the
Oh.
orange arrow
Got it.
icon. But those are goblins, just like all the orcs are the blue axe.
Okay,
Like that's,
so that's
just
there.
what they are.
All right, so we're leaving them both.
All right. So we need to find a 5-point goblin.
Well, hold on.
That's
Where
right,
does it say
before we
to
do the
do
rest
it
of the
from?
queue.
Well, no, there's one more, right?
Says.
So-
At a
So
5-point
what do we
goblin
do?
type
Do we
baddie to
search
the
the
top
discard
of the
pile?
Top. So it'd
Well,
be
here
this
we'll
one.
say that this is the last.
Why
guy,
wouldn't it be this
and then
one?
Now.
We don't know if it's a goblin or
What?
not.
Why wouldn't it be this
No,
one?
we have to search for a 5-pointer. Oh, that's true. That would be the top
What?
5-pointer on the deck, because this is technically on top of the deck. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess you're right. Okay, so then we'll have 2 more 5-pointers, plus 2 1s waiting.
So this is the queue.
Yep. Here I can even stack it.
then
We're
these
18.
guys are-
That's 3 1s.
Oh, crud, you're right. Wow. All right, I'll put these over to the side.
Along with the 5.
I'm pretty sure 17's a prime number. Fine.
Wait, Peter, we have 4 5s out. That guy should not be over there.
Well, we
He's
don't have
coming out
5
right
5s. Oh, with 18, right? 18 plus the.
Hold on,
He
hold on.
scout.
Trap.
Well,
Oh yeah,
these two we know, Jerry.
So, well, this guy he's going to go late, and he only has 5 health. I think we can probably kill him right off the bat. So we could go for the orc and make sure he's useless, even more so than he already is. Thanks, Ryan. Good seeing you.
Ryan says, "Take the Goblin King down."
Do our best. I feel a little something about this encounter we're on now. All right, so this guy is here. If you want to roll for him, Jerry. All right.
-1 for purple.
Is a 3.
Purple and blue's all the way at the bottom. If you guys want to keep putting them out, I'll get their health set up.
So this one is yellow.
Well, that sucks.
Any more goblins?
Nope.
Okay, Manticore. He's only 2 until we start hurting him, but he hits 2 of us for 2 poison. That's
He hits
not
3
good.
of us, dude.
And even more
He
poison.
hits all
Wow.
of us. That
Oh
is
my
an everybody
Gosh,
symbol.
yep. Well, here's the thing, Peter. That is a keyword. If you can get next to him really quickly and use your cancel abilities one, then he will literally do nothing
That
for the rest
seems
of the
like
battle.
a good idea.
So wait a minute, shouldn't there?
I would say so.
All right, and these don't come out until this.
Correct, until we've made room for them.
You got to hold on, ready or not.
All right, so roll for your initiative. Oh, I guess I'll get them set up. So blue's 4. Yeah, he's before green. Oh no, blue is at the bottom because he's a goblin. Purple's 3 and yellow's 3. Okay.
All right.
I'm sure I'll go late. I'm sorry, everyone, in advance. Oh, look at that! Hey, everything is us. Before
It seems
they
bad
ever
for them.
Go.
Wait,
Does seem bad for them.
Yellow is the one that's
So
-1, we said? No, purple should be the -1.
No, purple. So I would say, Peter, your priority is to get next to green, and Jerry and my priority is to kill
That's
yellow.
fine.
Does
The
that sound about
problem
right to you
is the
guys?
only thing I'll be able to attack is this raging dude.
Why?
I mean, I guess I could attack the guy that will literally do nothing, but
Yeah, no. Well, you can start killing him. It's fine to still not attack the raging dude, so he's not too hard yet.
I was actually thinking about moving and then deploying my low Yeti
next to this dude.
next to Goose, but that would be a problem for you, right?
Well, no, you could start here, by the way. You don't have to start. You could start here and then just deploy.
Yeah, you don't have to start
here.
in the corner every time, Jerry. You're still not getting attacked.
Low Yeti will take the hit.
Hey, Brian Scala, good to have you here. We're getting close to fighting
Yeah,
the
we got
Goblin
probably
King.
2 more battles. This one and one more after it. Yeah, no. I think I do start killing the raging
Yeah,
guy,
definitely gonna have 10
assuming my
left.
hex goes off.
Well, yes, that's the thing. You have the option either way.
Well, and I got like
So,
a kobold too.
Yep.
Worst case scenario.
That sounds like a plan. Oh, or I know this guy's way worse. But Jerry, should we kill the signal guy before he ever signals? Now that I think about it.
I mean, I could. I can target whoever. I don't really care.
All right, well, I'll be next to the
So
will
signal.
target
range
the
2
strike
means
guy.
he attacks for 2, right? If he's damaged.
If he's damaged, in addition to hitting
Wow.
2 of us with poison.
That
too.
is
Yeah, it's
nasty.
gonna be
The
nasty.
good news
I'm gonna
is it's
use
going to
my
be the 2 of
multi-arrow.
you that he hits.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna use my multi-arrow. I'm gonna use Low Yeti.
Little Yeti sitting in a tree.
Oh wait, hold on. Somebody said Manticore goes to the range spot. That is true. Thank you. I did have him on the wrong spot.
4 damage and Low Yeti.
You did
I mean,
4
that's his
damage.
normal damage.
I'm gonna like waste
I
my
mean, I
entire
could just throw an
turn.
axe to kill it.
Oh yes, please do that. Yes, because I would like to go over to the
All
Manticore.
right,
And
you
start
don't get the
hitting
2 free move though. And don't forget,
him. Well,
you can
I
start
might.
moving
I
up
can roll
the
that die.
initiative track if you want with that thing. Oh, I used this once, so I guess I should. Oops.
Why would you want to move up the initiative track?
Yeah, I was about to say, why do I care? I could literally start before
Yes.
you if I wanted
I'm
to.
going to tap it once because I used it once. All right, so I'm going to throw an axe.
Oh, actually, yeah. You know, I just realized I can't dash this turn because.
So this one is dead, which gives me a corpse. Which, by the way, all right, we need to put these over here.
Done.
We're probably gonna need the 5s in a minute.
Okay, I can start going through. I mean, if we're always gonna do goblins from now on, we don't have to worry about.
So that's
keeping
one.
I think they have a bag shuffler.
They do. It's right here.
Oh yeah, they're doing this mod. There we go. Yeah, I'm putting them the 5s.
All right.
But keep doing your thing.
So too. I've used one of my dexterity, so I have 4 more. I don't know. Do I roll defense? Oh no, I gotta roll this thing. So let me roll this. Let me roll the kobold thing, and I'll only roll 3 attack. Actually, I'll roll a defense too. I'm only gonna roll.
Why are you rolling the kobold thing? Who's attacking you? This guy for 2 damage next to you?
You're right.
It's literally the only thing you prevent.
So Nate says, after watching for an hour, I feel like this game beats Cloudspire in terms of fiddliness and complexity. Now, oddly, I find that appealing.
I'm not sure I would agree
I
with
don't know.
that.
I find Cloudspire to be annoyingly fiddly.
There are like... Oh, you got it. Yes. Good job, Peter. So that is green. Green is a nothing enemy now. Awesome, dude.
It's pretty fiddly the first time you play. We kind of know the rules, but I mean, look at all these abilities. When you first get this sheet and look at all the dice and stuff you can upgrade to, it is a lot. And honestly, yeah. And as you've seen, even Mike, who's played this game a lot, does have some issues sometimes with the rules, like not knowing.
Yeah, it's been several months, so it's definitely.
I do think it is less fiddly than Cloudspire.
A little bit rusty for me.
I don't not agree with that.
I mean, this one has like all the little edge cases from encounters, and Cloudspire has all the little edge cases from like moving enemies and stuff. So do you
guys want me to do this one,
Are you
or
done, Peter,
this guy who's just going to attack the wolf anyway, and it won't matter?
Yeah, if he's going to attack a little Yeti, go
exactly
on.
What
Extra dice doesn't matter, right?
That's why I said it.
Oh, but actually, hold on. Does your ability say target? Because technically, you have to choose your target beforehand.
Well,
anyway,
but I knew.
No, it says any adjacent baddie. So yeah, you could have targeted the guy to your left and then chosen to place.
So do I have to roll it at the same time? Is the question. Well, then I would not
roll
have
everything at the same
him.
time, and you declare your target before you roll.
Well, no, just to be safe,
right,
better safe than sorry, I would have probably targeted him. Well, I guess there's 0 chance I would have killed him though.
Okay. Well, that's right. Yeah, so I think you would have targeted the orc now that you know that little Yeti would get attacked, right? Oh, yeah, Nate, totally. And Nate, we're playing 3-player. That's more than it seems. We're playing with more complicated encounters. Like Goblin King is. Well, actually, he is one of the ones I would suggest early, but he's not necessarily the first gear tyrant.
We are playing mostly core set stuff, too.
It can seem like a lot. It gets easier. Tantrum is core set, yeah. Both of Nugget and Gilly are not.
But they're all first wave, I guess. They're all before Undertow.
So I guess I'm going to kill the orc, right? And not attack the Manticore yet?
Well, the orc rolls, what, 3 dice total?
4.
Well, he's going to roll 4 dice because he's hurt.
3 dice.
Oh, yeah, 3 dice against the little Yeti. Yeah, if he's against the little Yeti, never mind.
I mean, but all you're also doing is now making him more raged. Also.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's raged. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right. All right, so never mind. I'll finish off the orc and plan to get the other guy next turn. All right, so that's 1 dexterity out of 6. I don't need much attack. So I'll start trying to get my dash going. So that's 2 dexterity. I'll get both my defense. Well, no one can actually.
Well, not right now, but don't forget, we still got all these.
Manticore is going to.
No, he's going to just do poison.
Oh,
my defense won't help at all against that.
I would still roll them because they're first of all more likely to get bones, and second of all more for that.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so that's.
No, you got 2 left. Dude, you're 6. Left. Oh, good call.
I moved 1.
Oh, so yeah.
I'm gonna get another.
No, I agree with that.
I don't want to miss.
I definitely.
So we're gonna do that.
Yep. You were fine anyway,
wow.
but that's some bones.
Well, I'm not gonna put dash as
but you
a
get 2
bone.
other ones. So that's good. Got that going for you.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and spend one of them right now to get another stone, so I can actually make a range attack with it for once.
We got to hold on.
Although we're getting
where's the bag? Are they all in the bag?
Second after yellow goes. The 5s are all in the bag, so put new 5s in the bag, yes. I'm not going to shuffle until we've actually gone through.
Why would a 5? Why do you need 5s?
We're about to need 5s.
Because we're about to run out.
Well, we have 3 1s to come out.
Oh, no,
first,
I'm
right?
just saying for next encounter. We're just kind of preparing.
Oh, when do you have to leave?
Yeah, that's right, Peter. When you have to go pick up your wife.
Isn't that like 15 minutes?
No. Well, I've got some time. Yeah. Because her flight gets in. She's got to get her luggage,
all right,
all that
so
stuff.
Yellow's targeting Lil, and who else has the least hit points? Jerry, I'm going to nominate you since I'm right in the front line and enemies are about to spawn. You okay with that?
Sure.
All right, so both of you take 2 poison.
The Hexy Beast says, I tend to play two-handed and always wish I had brought Patches with me as a third one to make...
No, Patches is great for support. That's the healing character. All right. So we're all going to go again in a second, but we got to spawn all our new people. So first is this one, and he's on blue, and he is a goblin. Does the carving knife only apply to the initial? So no, if he's... Oh, he is ranged. Yes, so he is there.
So blue is first.
Okay, and then this guy has break. Remember, that's the one that messes
why
up
is
your
the green dice gone?
Attack dice.
Green's not dead.
Green is dead. Only
this
yellow is left. So yellow. Oh, whoops. Never mind. So yellow was after green, or I don't know when green's turn was.
It doesn't really matter.
But you're right. Oh, that also means I thought we were spawning all of them, but we're only spawning these 2, so that's good. All right. So there we go. Oh, Jerry, here's your exhaustion.
Oh, because this one's still around?
Doesn't matter anymore.
Wait. Oh, yellow's
Green
still around.
and yellow are still around. Blue and purple just spawned.
Oh, break's not good. Just as a reminder,
all right,
break means you lose a dice. Only if it's a normal attack dice, though.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, I can kill him with long blade. Lil Yeti can hurt him, and if he's the last guy, it doesn't matter anyway. And he only has 1 attack dice. I mean, who cares? He can do whatever he wants for the rest of the game.
Oh man,
right,
I forgot to put my thing up. By the way, now does my axe throw trigger this also? My rage.
No, it's only actual like when you attack each turn, not just dealing damage to somebody. I believe.
So, should I use multi-arrow?
I mean, hell yeah, dude! This is a good time to do it. Although, I mean, I really want you to help me kill the Manicore.
I can throw an axe. Don't forget.
Well, multi-arrow just adds dice, it duplicates a die, so it doesn't matter. So I thought
you duplicated a die against another enemy. Am I wrong about that?
Yes. Yeah, against another enemy.
Yeah.
So a multi-arrow doesn't affect me attacking the Manicore, is my point.
Oh, I got you. Good call.
You want me to attack the Manicore?
Sure, dude.
All right, I'm going to duplicate the 2 and
the 1. You get 2.
On this
guy.
Hold
on. If you duplicate it on this guy, does it break the dice?
Manticore took 4 damage, correct?
Yes.
Yes, because he was still attacked by attack dice. So you killed the guy with mischief. That was... Good job, Gilly! This is why you're number 1!
Oh, this guy's nothing.
No, he's down to 2. So...
But now he's pissed.
I mean, I could kill the break guy if you want to throw an axe.
Oh, wait, I take 2 damage.
From your poison, yeah, but then it ticks down. And Lil's down to 1, and his poison's going to kill him next turn.
So, do you want me to throw the axe at this guy?
I mean, it's up to you. I don't know how easily you'll get them back. If it's going to take you down to no axes, I can kill him, and we can... Oh! Now, let's not worry about it. The break guy does 1 damage. Who gives a crud if we have to spend an extra turn killing him, right?
So, do I attack this dude just because I'm next to him?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to kill
I'm going to
re-roll
my defense just to try to get bones, I guess. And I'll roll this, because I roll 5 dice. Oh, no. I'm going to try to... I'm going to...
Hey, guys, my son just came down. I'll be right back.
Because I don't really need defense at this point. Yep, it became a bone, which is what I was hoping for. So 5 damage against this one. So this useless Manicore is down to 1. All right. Go for it. Who's next? Oh, that's Mike. So Mike's going to try to kill the Minotaur, right? So he moves.
Yep.
And he rolls. How many dice? 3.
3.
And how many defense?
Longblade, right? Doesn't he have Longblade?
He'll roll his 2 defense. And 3 attack, right? Or 2 attack and a Longblade. Or, I guess...
3 attack
he only has
and Longblade.
2 life left. I think 3 dice will be enough. And Longblade's always a hit.
Well, he has 1 extra die that you didn't roll.
He had to move.
Oh, okay. Doesn't he have his dash?
Nope.
No.
I mean, I could have rolled that for him, but I wanted to get...
Alright, so the Minotaur's dead.
bones. We gotta hold on, ready or not. Alright, so purple's dead. So that's the end of that round. We're going on to round 3, where we spawn... Oh, wait, the enemies would have gone. This guy attacks somebody. He attacks Gilly, right? Or little homie.
Yep.
He kills him. Alright. And then, so that's the end of their turns. So we're going to spawn this last ship. We had you attack the Manticore.
No, we took your turn for you.
You got 2 bones and you killed the Manticore.
Awesome. That sounds good. My 6-year-old got up. I put him back to bed. He was like, "Can anybody get me some water?" And I went and got the water. I came back and he was fast asleep.
Nice.
So.
Well, yeah, my wife is
must have
coming
been
in
dying
here shortly, so I should leave soon.
We can just drop
that
your
what we
character
said?
out
Well, you guys
if
can
want,
play
like
without me.
nothing
The problem
else
is
matters.
nobody's going to be controlling the camera or the OBS or anything else, and the stream will just go on all night.
Oh, you're
So
right.
there's
I
no
guess.
point.
Yeah, we'll leave a partial playthrough.
We'll
then,
see
I
where
guess.
we go. I might be able to
Sorry.
finish tonight, like if we want to do that and
Oh, we could
clip
save
them
the
together
game.
somehow. I might be able to do that. So anyway,
All right,
Yep.
so it's my turn.
Yep. In round 3. Wow, we've done this much damage in 2 rounds.
All right, so
I mean we are.
I guess I'll shoot at Lashback because
You don't get lashback.
I don't get Lashback.
My 6-year-old does the same. Says the Hexy
Nice.
Beast.
Oh, and
Yep, it was adorable.
and a defense.
Nice. Yeah, it was his birthday yesterday.
Nice. All right, so this.
So 4 damage. I can split targets if I want.
Well, I assume you're doing 3 here, and did you want to kill this poison dude?
Yeah, I'll kill the poison dude too. So
The poison dude that is
I'll use
doing
my
nothing.
bones. That gets me up to 4 kills for this round. So
Oh, did I kill any? No, I didn't kill
Darth
anything.
Vader for the vengeance.
Did I? No, I don't think I did.
No,
Say it again, Peter. We'll decide again. Oh
Just
my
the
gosh,
break guy.
who's left?
Just
the
the
break
break
guy? Wow. All right.
Yeah,
well, I guess
you
I'll
moved ahead of
move
me
next to the
with
break
your
guy.
spear, so I can kill it. Actually, you'll
I'll
probably kill
use
it
my
anyway.
dagger. So gives me 5 more. Use my long blade because those don't break. And I have 3 left. I'll do double defense because I don't need to kill him, and 1 attack. There we go.
Oh, you did the bleed too, just because you can.
Yep. I actually got defense, so he won't be able to hurt me. So he is bleeding and takes 2 damage. He will be alive
It's my
for you
turn
all.
because I didn't do anything
Um,
yet.
Oh, and I'm gonna get a stone because my turn's about to run out, and I'm actually not
So I'm
hurt
gonna attack.
to heal with.
did we reduce him? No,
Do we ever
Oh
do
wait,
what?
he's at 2
Jared?
life.
I'm good.
All right.
Yes.
I was gonna move and throw my axe and then move again, but that's why waste my axes on that. Boom, dead.
I mean,
All right.
yes.
By the way, I've
And,
totally
all right,
keep
well done.
forgetting
We
to
got-
move my rage counter.
Progress and advance and loot.
Yes. Plus the badness of this thing being around forever. So 1 progress. So We are 1 away from being able to fight boss. For those curious. Yeah, the Goblin King is a longer boss, which I tend to like because you get to get into your skills more. It's harder to kind of hyper focus on.
So we get one
attack
upgrade.
And defense upgrades, which tends to be a pretty strong strategy. 1 upgrade and 1 loot, and we can also do
Way
a
of
lockpicking. Don't forget.
Eben good.
I don't remember liking that one, but let me look real quick. That's taunt.
Nope.
So, what do you think? Yeah, Tantrum. Many of the characters have multiple paths. Tantrum is one where I feel like some of his skills are just like not good.
Well, they said cripple is good,
like
so
by
I'm
any
gonna do
metric.
that. What's cripple do?
I don't like tumble, but if I do tumble, I can get sidestep. What's deja vu do? I haven't done deja vu in a billion years.
What the hell is Brute Buster?
What does it say?
Looks like it moves somebody.
Hold on.
It doesn't say. That's
Yeah, move any baddie 1 position in the direction of an arrow on the die if you set the die upright.
Yeah, it's kind of lame,
So
but I want to
you
get
them
to mark
into your
enemy.
traps.
All right. So now I'm going to try lockpicking mine.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Tinkered Bolo to be able to debuff enemies like Jerry does. Although I don't know what debuff it's gonna be, which I don't.
Yeah,
love.
I get to reduce dice too with cripple.
Let's roll for it. We got another health. Never mind.
Health is good.
I'm lockpicking.
Oh, nice. Where did my chip go? Did I die?
I'll watch your lockpick.
So I can re-roll.
1 die.
I guess I'll re-roll this one.
And that die itself.
I guess I'll re-roll this one.
So that's +1 and keep if that helps.
So you get to
It does
re-roll
not.
the whole thing again.
Oh, you got no lever. All right. This is the last one to
Correct.
open, right?
Yes.
We'll all do this one.
Jerry
Wow.
double failed.
Okay, Jerry. Good job. All right, I'll try.
Re-roll and keep. Or re-roll, I mean.
Levering
Brown.
is
Brown.
this die, right? Yeah. Okay. Well.
You change that. Yep.
All right, that works. So I'll use the 3T as a lever. Oh, thanks. Yeah, move it further away. So I'll get confused. What's next? Trip. Got no trip. And it looks like... Oh.
You already
Well,
used
hold
the
on,
trip.
die
yeah.
is gone. Awesome. It
One
looks
of
like
them
this one
has
is
a
slightly
3,
better
doesn't
to
it? No?
2. I mean...
No. Oh, this one does. Hold on. This is the only
Yeah,
one
that
that
one
can...
does. That one does.
Oh, okay. Well, ignore this, whatever this try rolls. Hold on. And we'll try that. Okay. That would be a no. All right, so I
I'll
broke
work
the
on
first
it.
one. All you, Peter.
So what am I looking for? Trip, right? All right, I'll just turn this to trip.
Yes.
Would be good.
Oh, and you still have the force die.
No,
Oh, wait,
that's the
was that the
lever
No,
force
that
die?
was a lever die.
That's the lever die. Got it.
I mean, 27
Yeah,
rolls,
there
I
you
think
go.
is enough to shove this thing open. Reduced by 1, lock difficulty of...
Hey, look, we can lock
Crap.
pick better. There's so much trove loot. We got all these mad
Well, you
trove
can
loot
always
options.
throw it away
all right.
to run and get more loot, right?
Oh, yeah, but
All right,
that's,
I'm going to
that's
trade
not...
in my treasure again for...
Oh, I guess I don't need to heal, so I'll trade in my... Well, utility parts is pretty good.
Well, healing's something
I
different.
could get a double dagger.
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, hold on, Mike.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
not, I mean, Jerry.
I get
You want to
nothing
heal
again.
probably, dude.
Oh, yeah, Jerry, you did not do what you just did.
Oh.
I'll grab your
I forgot you
mechanical assistant.
poisoned me.
Hey.
We.
We poisoned you, Jerry. We. Communal poisoning.
I don't...
I'm gonna
have
scout
that.
because I like all my items. And I can get a 5. Although 5 doesn't really matter very much because we're gonna see them all anyway. Oh no, I guess we would see a 20 this round. God, he's a 7 life with break. What does corrosive do? Corrosive. After this unit attacks... Oh, God. So he exhausts your defense when he attacks you.
I rolled a 6, but...
Yeah. I'll keep him on top, though, because I can just poison him.
Oh, God. A 9 break
and then he's not too much
with Recover 2. Can anybody say no?
Wow. I mean, if I bleed him and keep hitting him with
Recover 2, by the way.
Never mind. Wait, when he rolls a bone. Not automatically. Yes. All right. So are we stopping here, I guess?
Well, it's quarter of, so you gotta,
I'm not 30 minutes from the airport, but I should go early. I might get back early enough to keep playing tonight if you guys wanted to. Just take like an hour break or an hour and a half break. I guess that's pretty late, though. That's 12:30-ish.
Yeah, that's pretty late.
Yeah. Well, we showed you a lot of Too Many Bones. So, yeah, just to show you how it would have gone, we would have fought the Goblin King with stuff. He has his own, like, unique encounter. In this case, I know he's on the throne. So you got a throne on the lane 1 raid position. No, we did not choose to do it, remember, because we would have had to take a chance of blowing us up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so the throne will only take damage from adjacent opponent units and must be destroyed before the Goblin King may be targeted. So we have to like basically get to the back with somebody in melee and blow up the throne. And then he's got 9 life, boom and kaboom. I don't remember what those are, but let's see. Boom.
Any damage dealt by the Goblin King is also done to units adjacent to his target for half damage.
That's right, it's on his card. Yep, that's nasty. And kaboom, if he rolls a bone, blast all Gearlocks in positions farthest from the Goblin King, so he just throws us away. He attacks 2 Gearlocks, he's ranged, and he rolls the unique Goblin King ability. So sometimes he'll roll a horn and call for help, adding a 5-point baddie to the bottom of the baddie queue. And so as he'll do a Careless Bomb, dealing 3 damage to the strongest baddie and all adjacent units to that baddie. So he sometimes kills his own guys. But yeah, he's a nasty little
so we're on day
leader,
7.
basically.
I mean, I could just save this and maybe we get back to it either next week or later in the week or maybe tomorrow or whatever, right?
Sure. Yeah, so thanks, Brian. Thanks, Hexy. Especially, everyone who's helping with rules. Hexy and Ryan who left. And Nova, or Novaske. Thank you all for helping us out. And we'll save the game. We'll see if we can fit in the conclusion.
2 more fights, right? We got 1 more day and then the boss battle. So,
if we choose to go immediately to the boss battle, the Goblin King is specifically a longer tyrant. So you can choose to fight more and level up more and let the baddie queue increase more if you so choose. Not that we would. Obviously.
Well, sorry about the technical difficulties. OBS just upgraded, so that took away a little bit of time at the beginning, having to re-explain the rules. That was on me. I did not realize OBS was going to do that. But I appreciate you guys for hanging with us. And this was fun. What did you think, Jerry? So let's do final thoughts real quick, because you're the one I think of us that liked it the least originally. Where are your thoughts on Too Many Bones right now?
Well, the first time I played it, I think we hardly got any battles. I think it was like almost all choice ones.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was like 6 choice ones or something like that. It was ridiculous. We didn't do very much fighting, and I didn't find the battles very interesting. This was definitely better. I still think it might be a little bit more fiddly than what I get out of it, but it was definitely more fun than I had the first time I played it. And I liked Undertow the best, I think.
Yeah, I enjoy what Undertow adds, and the tyrants are cool. I mean, I still think it's a worse first purchase just because Gearlocks are what really keeps the game alive, and only having 2 of them and 2 that are a bit more complicated is not necessarily the best, but I do like what Undertow does. And Unbreakable looks really cool, too, with the lava. The new one
I will say
right
I like it 3 players, surprisingly, because we've talked a lot lately about how we like a lot of the co-op games that have come out at lower player count. I actually like this one at 3. I didn't think downtime was an issue. Now, it might be because Mike's helping run things, so that's another thing. I don't like running it myself. I definitely don't like it solo. But I think at 3, it actually...
Well, if we were on TTS, it would have been even faster is the thing, whether running it or not. You know what I mean? We were not on TTS, I should say.
Yeah. I think TTS adds a little bit of overhead. Yeah. I can't imagine spending $1,100 on all the content for this game. That's
no. Well, and again, like all the game content is $650, which again is I think more like and it's tough for me to say if I would have. I spent a lot of money on it, like hundreds of dollars, but they also sent me a lot of it for free as review copies.
Well, I mean,
So,
this isn't like
would
Arkham the Living Card Game, right? Or Arkham Horror.
Well,
That's worth
it's in my top
right?
5 along with Arkham, and I've certainly spent
A lot of money.
more than $500 or $600 on Arkham. So yeah, I mean, that is a good point. But yes, get the core game. If you like it, get a few more gear locks or get Undertow. You'll be super happy. Don't feel like you have to spend everything, and that's the only way to play. I know completionism runs for a lot of board gamers,
Yes.
but you don't have to be that way. Fight against the trend,
Yes.
y'all.
Hey, Mike, make sure you save it, by the way, because you're the one running the table.
Oh. Yep,
All right, everybody. Well,
that.
thanks for joining us for gameplay and some quick thoughts on it. Sorry we couldn't complete it, but I have a feeling we'll come back and finish this up. I'll put a part 1 on this, and we'll try to finish it, even if it's only 2 of us coming together. Like Mike and I play it one night. We'll try to get the conclusion done. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, looking. So we do have a fight for the next day, but assuming we do that, we'll be at enough progress to fight the boss. And at day 8, which would mean 24 baddie points, which I think is probably the best number, because that's a single level 20 baddie and then a ton of ones just hanging out to get killed at the bottom.
Yeah, you focus fire on the 20, and then the ones will be a buffer until the boss comes out, right?
Yes, because I think some bosses are on the bottom, some are on the top. I'm pretty sure the Goblin King thematically is on the... Oh, no. He starts on the throne right off the bat.
He's in play right away.
Can't hurt him
you
right
can't
away.
hurt him. Now, would he...
And don't forget, he's almost every turn going to be summoning another 5-point baddie, so we kind of want to focus fire on him.
Does he go to the bottom of the stack or no? Because is he a goblin?
No, he doesn't run away or anything. He just stays where he is. The Mulmesh, the werewolf, is one of the only ones that like runs away and comes
No, I
back.
meant
And
for my
Duster
knife, because he's a
might do
goblin. He wouldn't move to the bottom of the stack, though. Yeah.
Oh, bottom of the initiative, you mean? No, actually he would.
Nice.
Look, he's got the type. Unless it says only baddies, because I think tyrants are like a different type than baddies.
Baddies.
Yeah, any baddies? Yeah, that's a
I'm
hard call,
guessing
not sure.
not.
But anyway, that's enough. We will see y'all next time. And by the way, if you haven't yet, please consider contributing to Extra Life, our campaign or others. It all goes to children's hospitals. That's next weekend. We're going to be streaming all day Saturday. Everyone in OCS, Colin, Barrett, Jason, Steve, Peter, and I.
I'm sure
and maybe
Terrence will
Gary,
be
if he
there
wants to
for
drop
Marvel
by.
Champions too.
And yeah, it all goes to children's hospitals. And for those Too Many Bones fans, if we get over $1,000, then I am going to make a montage of me trying to lift a fully loaded chest. Like if you've seen my Street Masters review, like I did with Street Masters, I might die. So that's entertainment, right? So yeah, we would love if you again support whoever you want. We don't care if the money goes to us.
None of the
care
money goes to us,
the
to be
children's
clear.
hospital. So whichever Extra Life. Well, yes. What I mean is we don't care if you donate to our Extra Life campaign in particular, but donate to somebody if you can, if your financials can.
I would
support
encourage anybody thinking about spending $1,100 on Too Many Bones to spend $100 on the core game and for the extra grand to charity. That would be my recommendation.
There you go. That's very good advice. All right, everybody.
All right, bye.
Have a great night. Bye bye.
Happy Halloween.